evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Knicks Cast channel. Tonight, we have Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the hated Indiana Pacers and our beloved New York Knicks. Knicks won last game in a blowout. Tonight, the Knicks will be running into a buzzsaw at Gainbridge Fieldhouse with the Indiana Pacers crowd behind them. Will the Knicks prevail and force a Game 7 Monday night, or will this be the last day of the Knicks season and they go home? Donald, I have a pep talk, I must say, that I'm going to get fired up about, but I want to hear your first thoughts, man. How you feeling? What's the vibe like for you?
I feel like if we win this, I feel great about us in Game 7. So,
I like the positivity.
Absolutely. It just depends on how we do tonight. It all comes down to this. So we just got to fight like our lives depend on it. This is a wonderful opportunity. I've always dreamed of the Knicks being in an NBA Finals, and it could be a reality if we win tonight. Because Game 7 at Madison Square Garden, what we did to them in the last game at Madison Square Garden makes you feel pretty good. It's going to be a different animal. But to be honest, we've been in every single game, really.
We have.
We really have. So you have to feel good that if we continue to play like we did in the last game, we have a really good shot. We already beat them in Indiana already this series, so why not again? I mean, crazier things have happened. Certainly believe. Anybody watching, believe. There's no reason why not. Why not us? Try it. Give it a go. Give it everything we got. See what happens.
I'm going to put myself on the big screen real quick, and I'm going to say this. I'm not optimistic. I'm not pessimistic. I'm focused on right fucking now. Because there is no game, in my mind, there is no Game 7 right now. What Indiana's doing right now, they're fucking star players wearing black. They're imagining a fucking funeral right now. So the Knicks are being fucking tested right now. Reggie Miller claiming he's wearing all black. Let's fuck him walking into fucking the TNT thing. Let's go. All hyped up. We all know who he's rooting for. It's everybody. It's the Knicks against the world. And tonight is the night where they could prove everybody wrong truly. To send the game back to a Game 7. As I said, Game 7's fucking canceled right now. There's no such thing as a Game 7 in my fucking mind. You need to win this game to get to a Game 7. I'll be damned if we fucking lose this game. I'm hype, but I'm not optimistic, not pessimistic. Focus on this game. Possession, quarter by quarter, possession by possession, play by play. No dumb mistakes. Please. Towns, no dumb fouls. No dumb turnovers, Josh Hart. Make your fucking threes. Make this team fucking pay. I'm tired of hearing about the fucking Pacers. I really fucking am. I want to hear about our fucking team. I want to take this to a fucking Game 7. But right now, Game 7 is not existent right now. It's between the Knicks and the Pacers, and it's tonight that we're focused on.
My guy.
That's been the energy I've been feeling all day. I'm not too high, not too low.
I mean, you're pretty fucking high. That's pretty.
I mean, with that pep talk, because Donald, everybody's against us. Everybody's against us right now. The fucking TNT broadcast is against us.
Well, dude, to be honest, that suits us though.
That's what I want.
We never handle. We don't really handle it well when we're favorites. The fact that we're massive underdogs helps us.
So, according to my screen, Pacers doing some handshakes. There's been some notable Game 6s between these two teams. 95, 94, and 2013. The last time the Knicks were in Indiana for a Game 6 was losing to the Pacers, getting eliminated against the Roy Hibbert, Paul George-led Pacers. Whatever. 94, 95, they won to take it back to a Game 7. Let's make our own history tonight. Let's be on the good side of history tonight, is what I say. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want. I want the Knicks to play fucking physical against Halliburton, every fucking player on this team. That's what I want. Starting lineups tonight, you have Brunson, Bridges, Anunoby, Towns, and Mitchell Robinson. Same starting lineup for the Pacers, Halliburton, Nembhard, Nesmith, Siakam, and Miles Turner. And by the way, folks, Jalen Brunson does love his game sixes, but regardless, the tip is up. The Knicks will take it here in game 6. Mikal Bridges will bring it up. Bridges defended by Halliburton. Brunson tries to get off a screen. He does. Brunson defended by Nesmith. Robinson comes with a screen to the left. Brunson drives down the lane. Brunson inside. Shot is good. That's how the opening starts. Tyrese Halliburton will bring it up. Halliburton defended by Bridges. Hands to Siakam. Siakam defended by Towns. Now they switch it. Siakam inside to Nesmith. They take it right back. It's a 2-2 game. Mikal Bridges will bring it up. Knicks honestly trying to make an effort to get Brunson off the ball. Bridges looking for a man to dish. Brunson trying to get open. He does. Brunson drives down the lane. Brunson inside. Off the glass is good. 4 consecutive points for Brunson. 4 consecutive points for the Knicks. Siakam in the mid-range versus Towns. Pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound Anunoby. Jalen Brunson will bring up the floor, goes left at the logo against Nesmith. Bridges sets a guard screen. Bridges rolls to the basket, looks, pull-up jumper is no good. Rebound Miles Turner. Nembhard in transition into the paint, in the driving lanes, kicks out. Miles Turner, three-pointers up, in and out. Rebound Brunson. He's fouled as Nembhard with the foul. Brunson with a slow limp up, but he is okay. And the ball gets loose. Nembhard scores. Ball was thrown over Brunson's head. I see Donald.
Had to get my Knicks shirt.
Brunson brings it up. Brunson hands to Anunoby. Anunoby tightly guarded. Nearly a backcourt violation to Bridges. Bridges looks, finds Robinson. Robinson the handoff, 6 to shoot. Bridges going to have to get free. Bridges drives. Alley-oop to Robinson with the slam. Halliburton will bring it up. Hands to Nesmith. Nesmith drives down the lane. Blocked by Robinson. Here come the Knicks. Brunson in transition. One-on-one. Waiting. Looking. Brunson. Bridges. 3. Good! Nembhard against Towns to Siakam. Siakam looks. Ball is stripped. Halliburton, tight coverage. Now drives to Anunoby. Halliburton in trouble. Defended by Anunoby. Drives down the lane. Passes loose. Takes it. And batted away. And it will be 5 seconds to shoot, but the Knicks were all over that.
Great start. Good work by Bridges. Nice.
Great pass.
Alley-oop. Then he had a 3.
All hands on deck, guys. All hands on deck. Leave no stone unturned. Halliburton in deep three-point territory. High archer. No good. Rebound Towns.
Yes. Good. Nice outlet.
Brunson, pull-up 3. No good. Rebound Robinson inside. No good. Puts it back. No good back. Anunoby. And passes out of bounds.
Shit.
Nembhard will bring it up the floor. Defended by Anunoby. Goes left. Stops to right. Turner did not expect it. Drives on Robinson. Turner finds. Fires. No good. Off the hands of Siakam, but they're going to call it Pacers ball. Might have tipped off Towns. Siakam looks to inbound. Finds Siakam. 3-pointers up and good. I'm sorry, that was Halliburton to Siakam.
Fuck.
Bridges will bring it up the floor. They're going to try to free Brunson off his screen. Hands to Robinson. Now hands to Brunson off the screen. Brunson drives down the lane. Brunson clearly hit. Shot is up, no good. Tip up and rebounded by the Pacers.
I mean, he got hit in the chin. What are we doing here?
In transition, Nembhard nearly stripped by Robinson. Looks, kicks. Nesmith knocks down the three.
Son of a bitch. Salute to Jacob. Thank you so much for joining us. Huge game, my man. Salute, Alex.
Bridges will bring it up once again. Trying to free up Brunson via screen. They do. Brunson has it. Being bothered at half court. Brunson trying to get through the middle. Brunson looks. Now against Nembhard. Fakes. Inside to Anunoby in the corner. Anunoby jab steps. Drives down the lane. Anunoby inside. He scores.
Okay.
Knicks need to get back in transition inside. Siakam scores.
Our transition defense has been so bad this series.
Bridges, one-on-one versus Halliburton. Robinson with the screen to the left. Bridges down the lane. Bridges looks, stops, retreats. Bridges back out, finds Towns. Towns at the nail. 7 to shoot. Towns, jab steps. Pulls
Beautiful.
up, jumper. No good. Rebound, Nembhard.
Not so beautiful.
Nembhard drives down the lane. Kicks out to Nembhard. Back
Bridges.
to Turner. Wide open three. It's good.
Oh, Bridges, that was awful.
(15-14). It's been a hot start for both teams. Pacers with the momentum.
It's 15-11, right?
Yes. Brunson has to get away from Nembhard via screen. He does. Brunson, one-on-one pull-up three. No good. Tip up. Rebounded by... and the ball is loose again. Robinson could have handled it, and it's out of bounds. They don't say at the moment, but it was loose like a hot potato. Otherwise, a timeout, I think, on the floor has been called. Yep.
Sneal says the Dodgers are up 8-0 on the Yankees. Is that true?
10-0.
What? 10-0 after 2?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's impressive.
Will Warren gave up 7 runs.
Oh!
Gave up 3.
Yes. Good old Will Warren. Who gave up 3?
Hedrick.
Oh, Hedrick, right.
Just some of these rotations got to be cleaner. I must say early on, rotations have to be a bit cleaner.
I was about to praise Bridges, but then he fell asleep there on that rotation.
Got to get in sync. And we need to see more players have the ball on offense. I know
our transition defense is horrible.
Which feeds right into the Pacers' hands.
That's exactly their hands.
So I'm hoping that the Knicks talk it over during the timeout communication, get it forward. Because this is the Pacers will cook. The Pacers aren't. Let's call it what it is. The Pacers are not going to shoot as bad as they did last game.
No, they won't. No,
but Donald, I think I remember you put up this. You mentioned the stat, right? It was actually game 5. You said, and I remember this. I remember the stat because I was reading the paper today. Whenever the Pacers are held under 110, I believe. They're like 0-4 or some shit like that in the I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know if it's in the playoffs alone, but the Knicks, the past, the 2 games that they've won, Pacers have scored under 110 points.
That's the key. You've got to keep them under 110. If they score over 110, you're cooked. Under 110,
you have a chance.
You're better than a chance. You got a really good chance. Because they aren't a great defensive team. They're solid. They're no more than solid.
Yeah.
I mean, that last game we got every shot we wanted. So I'm already noticed, once again, not really getting Towns involved. Brunson, I think, is a little bit too happy just to force shots at the top of the key. I think he needs to be trying to attack the rim.
He did. He was early on it when John, you're absolutely right. When he was attacking the rim, just like early on with those early baskets, he was attacking Neesmith. He was going right to the rim. Now Brunson got fouled on one of those possessions, but still the point remains.
Yeah, it's a higher percentage shot for him. But what I do like, I've noticed a lot of guys diving on the floor. We're really fighting for every loose ball. We're getting a lot of tips. So that's a lot of really positive things. But we need to be a lot cleaner on
rotations.
On rotations for sure.
So, quick substitution. Obi Toppin and Benedict Matheron are on. The Knicks have the ball. Robinson gets the inbound. He's going to feed it off to Brunson. Brunson down the lane, defended by Nembhard, drives the basket inside. No good. Tip up, rebound by the Pacers.
Open shot. You got to finish that, man.
Nembhard to Toppin. Toppin drives down the lane. Now hands to Turner. Turner fakes, looks, hands to Halliburton. He traveled. So the Knicks will get the ball.
Toppin being on the court does not worry me in the least.
No. So here come the Knicks now. Down 4. Bridges hands to Brunson, defended by Halliburton. Double screen. Brunson looking for a man, defended by Halliburton. Hands to Towns. Go. Towns pull up 3. No good. Rebound Robinson. Gets back to Brunson. Back to Towns. Towns drives. Towns on Toppin at the Indiana logo.
Brunson, pass the ball.
Double team. Inside. No good. Tip up is good by Mitch.
Dude, Cat has got to pass the ball, man.
Matherin against Brunson. Inside. Offensive foul.
Great job. I'm glad that Brunson did try and get Cat involved.
Yeah.
But ironically, it was actually Cat that was selfish because he had to fight through a double team that was really low percentage. Glad that Mitch cleaned it up, though. Mitch is getting every offensive rebound, if you've noticed.
Brunson down the lane, looks, feeds Bridges. Oh, he threw it right to Toppin. Here come the Pacers in transition. Toppin inside. Shot is good. Knicks have 3 turnovers already, I believe.
Yep, not good because this is only going to lead to Pacer points.
Bridges inside, stops, looks, Towns, open 3. No good, rebound Mitch.
Another offensive rebound. Oh, what a pass!
Inside for the dunk.
Oh, yeah. What a pass.
Matherin in the action, looks, trying to find a man. He finds Halliburton. He goes left of the screen, drives on Towns, fakes inside to Turner. Turner inside, scores, and 1.
Wow. Well, so far, Mitchell Robinson has been everywhere. Everything good is coming from Mitchell Robinson.
You're absolutely right.
Every offensive rebound, every single offensive rebound, which is a great sign.
19-15, Turner at the free throw line to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. There you go, Donald. 62 offensive rebounds for Mitch, most in the entire NBA.
And he has 5 tonight already, and we're not even
out of the first quarter.
We're not even halfway through the first quarter. That's insane.
Deuce McBride checks in for the Knicks. Miles Turner knocks down the free throw. Knicks have to be smarter with the ball, may I emphasize.
I think you're going to see Mitchell Robinson's actually going to have 10 offensive rebounds in this game.
Brunson versus Nembhard. Brunson gets a screen to the right.
Oh,
Brunson
nice
looks,
screen.
kicks out to Hart. Hart on the drive. Turns. Now has to look. Finds Bridges. Bridges to the basket. Inside. Off the glass. It's good.
Swiped his feet.
Here comes Toppin. Toppin hands to Halliburton. Halliburton off a screen to the left. Dishes to Turner.
Yes!
Stolen by Mitch. Stolen by Halliburton. Inside to Toppin. Kicks out Nembhard. 3. No good. Rebound Hart.
Push it.
Bridges.
Attack the basket, you moron. Attack the basket,
Bridges.
you moron.
Backing down Halliburton. Bridges turns. Double teamed. And he stole it.
You absolute fool. You fool.
Top and hands inside, blocked by Bridges. What
Okay.
a play. Brunson down the lane, looks, trying to find open space. Brunson fakes, looking, finds McBride, back to Brunson, now defended by Turner. Brunson, pull up three. It's good.
Dude, this is insane. I don't even know. This is like a relentless pace going on here.
Bridges defending Halliburton. Halliburton goes right of the screen on the drive. Looks, kicks out, stolen by Hart. What a play there. Hart on the drive. Hart inside. Offensive foul.
No! Oh my God. Bro, this is crazy. It's such a sloppy game.
Give credit to Bridges on that block, though.
Dude, we're getting a lot of good, like, we're getting great steals, but we're not finishing in transition.
It's a mix of emotions, I must say. DeLon Wright, who's had some positive minutes in the series, checks in, and so does Landry Shamet, another guy who's had positive minutes. Tibbs, let me tell you something. I think this is the quickest Tibbs has gone substitutions.
Dude, that's wild. It's great to see.
He's pulling no punches.
Is Cat going to be leading from the
second unit? Probably. McConnell goes right of the screen on the drive. McConnell retreats, defended by Wright, hands to Bryant. Bryant looks for a handoff. He finds Halliburton. Halliburton in three-point territory, pulls up. Shot is no good. Rebound Wright. Wright defended by McConnell. Wright trying to direct traffic. He goes left, hands to Shamet. Shamet looks. 11 to shoot. Shamet nearly had Naismith loose. Looks. Alley-oop. Robinson inside.
Well, this is the Mitchell Robinson show.
Halliburton left of the screen on the drive and blocked by Robinson. Taken by the Knicks.
This is the Mitchell Robinson show.
McBride will bring it up in transition.
This is the Mitchell Robinson show.
McBride, left of the screen on the drive, fakes, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound,
Toppin. I'm not sure about that shot.
That wasn't a good shot. McConnell drives down the lane, kicks out. Bryant, three-pointer. It's good.
Rotations.
That was Mitch. I think he gave him too much space.
Oh, he sure did. That was the only mistake Mitch has made in this game so far.
McBride, hands to Hart. Hands to Shamet, three-pointer, no good. Shamet claims he was hit on the hand, no foul. Halliburton in transition, drives right. Halliburton down the lane, feeds, Toppin inside, he scores.
We actually need...
Timeout taken. Carey's actually ready to sub in.
My issue with this rotation is that we don't have a natural scorer on the floor.
Yeah.
So I think that we need. It works really well with Karl Anthony Towns. Mm-hmm. I would maybe sub him in.
That's literally was about to happen.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. I'd like him running the second unit.
Listen, I'll say this. I know it's like it's going to sound like a silver lining. I like the energy this far. I just think we're having too many turnovers. I think we're a little overzealous.
That's a great way of putting it. It's like it's definitely not for the want of trying. It's like they really want this. You can tell they're throwing their bodies on the line. They're diving for every loose ball. They're getting steals. They're getting out in transition. They're doing all the good things, but they're almost kind of going too fast before you can even like slow shit down and like make the right decision, take the right shot, make the right pass. They're just a little bit overzealous, but listen, I'd much rather that than the alternative of not really being in it. So they're very much in this, man.
It's fixable. It's fixable.
Yeah, they just and this normally we're a very good turnover team. We don't really turn the ball over.
That's true.
It's not really a thing that we do.
Just gotta correct it, man. Just gotta correct
but again, the main. I'm not too worried about the offense. The offense will definitely will do enough.
Yeah,
it's really about closing out in the perimeter. They're not doing that, and rotating. They're not really doing that. They're falling asleep a bit. We've already seen that numerous times.
Got to close on the perimeter because you see some of these plays, they're getting caught on these driving kicks.
Yeah.
Let me see something real quick. Yeah, same. Donald, by the way, same score, but regardless. But yeah, you're absolutely right with the You're absolutely right. Just you can play at a certain pace. Don't exhaust yourselves to the point where you're making dumb mistakes. That's the key. Don't make stupid mistakes. Don't make unforced errors.
Yeah, because we need to be scoring in transition. We're getting out in transition, but we're always turning it over. We're missing. It's like we need to be taking advantage of these steals and these blocks and getting out, running.
Or we're looking away from the basket.
Oh, and that's Bridges' specialty. Bridges is such a confounding player. Like, he's made a great block. He's had a nice assist. He's even got a corner three, but then he's turning the ball over like it's a hot potato and running away from the basket. He's such a weird player. I don't think I've ever come across a player quite like him. He's got all the skills, but he never puts it together.
Donald, honestly, you're sounding like when we used to call games and RJ Barrett was on the team.
Oh shit! Did I say the same thing about RJ?
You said he was one of the most confounding players to ever root for, and not that I disagreed. I completely agreed. You were like, "Oh, can this guy put it all together?"
Well, Bridges is much more talented than RJ Barrett.
Oh, I think absolutely. Mitchell Robinson's actually going to sit.
Oh no!
So Towns will be at center. The Pacers are going small ball, but still, you like to have that advantage at some point.
Dude, I would never. Dude, Mitchell Robinson's been outrageously good.
DeLon Wright hands off to McBride. McBride looking for Randy finds Shamet. They're going to try to get Town in the post. They do. Towns just got hit in the back. No foul. Towns inside and turnover. Yeah, that was one of those plays where you got to look the other way because their double was coming. I thought somebody was open in the perimeter, and he was stripped. You got to be quicker.
He doesn't pass for love nor money, brother.
Toppin at the top of the key. Drives, kicks back to McConnell. McConnell drives down the lane. McConnell on Towns. McConnell in the paint. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Toppin. And now McBride steals it.
Towns did well there, man. He didn't leave his feet. He didn't bite on the pump fake.
Hart hands to Wright. Now to Shamet. Shamet with a couple of jab steps, couple of fakes.
Well, that's a foul. Come on.
Tony Brothers was staring right at Wade till the last second.
What do you mean? What do you mean, Neesmith? What do you mean? What are you doing? What do you mean? You freaking fouled him.
Did you see Towns go like this? Like, dude, I'm being fucking held.
Bro, I was calling it way before they even called it. It took him being like basically dragged sideways for him to even get a foul call.
That's Neesmith's second foul, by the way, in the quarter.
Neesmith, you're some clown. That's another foul right there.
Right. Pulls back, fakes. Oh, and he is fouled.
Good job.
And Wright will go to the free throw line for 2. Did you see him put Shepard on skates?
Yes, he did. Look.
He kicked him right in the balls. Not in the balls, but groin area, but that was a foul regardless. So DeLon Wright will shoot 2 free throws. First one goes up, first one goes in. Tyrese Halliburton and Mitchell Robinson check back in.
Pacers Thunder, 2 small market teams. Could you imagine?
I'm not. Listen, I'll be completely honest. I wouldn't watch that. I would be. Not only would I be too heartbroken if we lost, and not calling into existence, but like I wouldn't watch that. I'm sorry. Wright knocks down 2 free throws.
Yeah, because I don't know who I'd root for. Well, I'd obviously root for the Thunder, but I don't really like them. I don't really like the way they play.
McConnell is just going to shake out the clock a little bit. 2-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Knicks rolling with the double big lineup. Siakam sets a screen. McConnell down the lane. Kicks back to Halliburton. Halliburton defended by Robinson. Pull back 2. No good. Rebound tip. No good. Final seconds. And the Knicks will not get the shot off, but 25-24 at the end of one. And I'm just going to tell you, folks, just going to tell you right now, as I said in game 5, and we've seen throughout the series, no lead is safe. Um, if you have heart medication, I would suggest taking it. If you have blood pressure medication, I would suggest taking it. This is not going to be easy game for any of our emotions. So I direct caution, if you will. What's up to Max says we need to kick Halliburton's ass again if we want to. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. We need to be physical, man. Physicality. Let me just turn on a light.
Well, that was a fun quarter, man. I'm pretty happy with it. Like, I can't complain about it.
It was better than game 4 when we this time we actually held them under 30 points for the quarter.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. But let me put the banner up, folks. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, turn the notification bell so you want to go live or drop a new video. And I'll say it again, folks. I said this in game 5. It remains. Even if there's a hypothetical game 7, which I say right now is canceled. I do not want to go home. I do not want this season to be over. Donald, let me just say this to all of you right now, and I don't mean to take up the floor, but I have to say this. This has been one of the most fucking roller coasting seasons I've ever seen. We have our highs, we have our lows. We have our highs, have our lows. It would break my heart to see us not see something like a finals or a win of the finals for this, all this blood pressure rising and all this shit to mean something. And I'm not saying it doesn't mean anything at the end of the day, but you know what? We've bled our hearts out for this season too much, where we're calling this team soft and all these different other things. It's been quite the roller coaster. Dude, I'm hungry. I want to get to the finals. But right now, we are focusing one task at a time.
Yeah, for me, it's a little bit. It's the same, but a little different. It's like this team. I wasn't sure if they had the chemistry, and it was kind of my overriding, like, feeling, like watching them in the regular season, that there just seemed to be like a chemistry issue, or just something missing, and I couldn't quite pinpoint it, but. There's a ton of flaws and all that stuff. There was just maybe a slight chemistry issue. But I felt that they might save the best for last, and they kind of have. I think that they've been at their best in these playoffs, even though they have been very flawed in the playoffs as well. Like the Detroit series were very fortunate. Brunson saved the day. Boston was a pretty damn good series. And then, of course, we melted down twice in this series. Yeah. But there is a lot of perseverance with this team. A lot of perseverance with this team. They do not give up under any circumstances. They fight to the very end. They embody everything that it means to be a Knick and to be and represent New York. So they do that. They fight to the end. And to be honest, bro, the reason why this would be heartbreaking is because we're so close. And this is as close as we've ever been. We've never been this freaking close. So it really says something that even though maybe we haven't been that great a team this year, this is the farthest we've ever been.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, man.
In our rooting interest. So it says that there is a good team in there, a very good team in there, and we've already seen it. We've seen it.
Siakam knocks down the three.
We've seen it a couple times in the series. We've seen it a couple times against the Celtics. It's just putting it all together consistently. And if they do, like, the sky's the limit.
Deuce McBride looking for a man. Still looking. Looking for a man. Shamet, pull up three. Got it. Landry Shamet from downtown.
Let's go.
Matherin gets a screen to the left. Hands to Toppin. Toppin fakes, drives on Towns. Toppin twirls, looks, finds McConnell. McConnell baseline, feeds. Siakam is fouled by Hart.
Well, Towns did his job, man. Like, I'm looking at him. I'm obviously, like, keeping an eye out on him, particularly because if he breaks down, then everything will break down around him. Obi Toppin can't get past him right now. Unfortunately, Josh Hart didn't keep up his end of the bargain, but
Siakam at the line for 2.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like
You're
Towns'
absolutely right. You're
minutes
absolutely
on
right.
defense is very important. He cannot get cooked. If he gets cooked, we get cooked.
Yeah, man. He's the last line of defense.
Yeah,
I mean, I think Mitchell Robinson's out there, if I'm not mistaken, but like he seems to be, he's not playing. I'll say this, and it might make sense. It might not make sense. He's not playing aggressive, but he's like holding his own, if you know what I'm saying, because he's not like up on the body to foul them, but
yes.
he's not at the point where okay, I'm gonna get cooked.
And the good news is he's not leaving his feet. If you leave your feet in defense, then things go wrong. He's he's making it difficult for folk to beat him, and that's all I can ask.
Hart drives down the lane, fakes inside, blocked by Toppin. Here
All
comes
right, Josh
Siakam
Hart,
in transition.
what are you doing?
And inside goes Siakam. No good. Tip out. See, and that was, how was that a foul?
Josh Hart, bro. The Josh Hart experience.
Dude, Toppin was literally playing fundamental defense right there. How do you even go up for that shot?
Well, that was
Like,
all ball. Great job, Toppin.
no, absolutely agree. And why are you taking that shot there is what I'm saying.
Bro, and then did you see Josh Hart do the Superman dive? And he fell? I mean, dude, the Josh Hart experience. Turnover on one end, getting
Here
cooked on
comes
the
OG.
other.
And
Get Hart
Shamus,
off the court, bro.
wrong.
Get
They're
Hart.
gonna get wrong. They're gonna get Shaman. No, they're gonna get Deuce off the floor. I think. I could be wrong.
Well, he's not been any good either in this game, but I'd get Hart off the floor, bro.
Yeah, Hart's still in there, man.
Oh, jeez, he looks crazy right now.
He's playing with the chicken like its head caught off.
Yes, he's playing crazy. He's playing out of his mind. Like he needs to chill. I love the effort, bro, but you also
Like,
need
calm
to show
down.
some technical ability. It would be good too.
OG Anunoby will bring up the floor fresh off a substitution. Anunoby hands to DeLon Wright. Wright's going to direct some traffic. Towns comes with a screen to the left. On the drive, kicks to Hart. Back out Shamet. Fakes. Inside. Anunoby for the dunk.
Beautiful choice. Did you see that? Beautiful pass. Shamit. He could have taken the three, and I wouldn't have hated him for it, but he found a better shot under the basket. Great pass.
Pass tipped by Wright. And it's just out of bounds. Again, like, the Knicks might not have the best bench players, but they're playing their hearts out right now. Shamet, knocking down the three, made a nice pass. He had Wright with the tip. McConnell looking for the inbounds. He finds Toppin. Toppin hands off to Mathurin. Drives down the lane. Nixon dropped. Mathurin pulls up. Jumper is good. Josh Hart will bring it up. Hart goes right of the screen, hands to Wright. Looking for a man is Wright. Wright looks, finds Anunoby. High pass, but jab step. Anunoby nearly hit. Drives down the lane. Inside. Scores!
Oh, yeah. On toast.
McConnell brings it up in a fast pace. Wright trying to keep with him. Siakam gets a screen or screens him out. Finds to Siakam. Siakam in the lane, inside. Shots no good. Rebound Towns. Here come the Knicks. They have a man advantage in transition. Anunoby drives down the lane. Anunoby inside lays it in.
Tie game, baby. Tie game. Let's go. Let's
Fucking
go. Let's
OG
go.
Anunoby.
That's great from OG.
Fucking OG. I think he blocked Siakam's shot at the rim.
Oh, there's Timothy Chalamet.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Keep the pressure, boys. Now tighten up the defense and pick them apart. What's up to Joe as well? Alex, by the way, is actually at the bar, I think. And I'm not trying to jinx anything. I'm just stating for the record. The last time he was at the bar was Game 5. Okay.
Which bar is he at?
Well, he started out. He's actually at my. Let me check location real quick. He's actually at my friend's house right now. Then they're gonna move to a bar, and then they're gonna move to another bar. They're gonna go bar hopping. But when the game finishes, I'm gonna go join them.
Oh, that's cool.
The Yankees scored a run, Donald. Should we clap?
Very Aaron Judge, baby. He's their only offensive player. Him and Goldschmidt.
But regardless, man, play with this pace. The Knicks have won, I would say, even throughout the series. I don't know the statistics. You can quote me, you cannot quote me, whatever. They've won the rebounding battle throughout this series. And let me say this.
Cat, Jacob, what they did was, I think they're staggering the minutes a little bit.
Yeah.
So obviously he started beside Mitch, but then they kind of benched him for a few minutes. And now they benched Brunson and made Cat the number one. It's actually smart coaching. I can't argue with Tibbs' rotations. It looks like he's trying to stagger the minutes so that we're not such a defensive liability, because that's been our big problem, man. It's when you have two not just bad defenders but atrocious defenders, it really makes it harder for the rest of the starting lineup. So that's why he's staggering the minutes, and it's a smart thing because I think anybody would say that's the way to go. So, and I didn't actually think that Tibbs would actually do that because he's so stubborn. But it's all hands on deck at this stage, and I appreciate that he's not being stubborn in the most important game.
Yeah, you can't. And I agree with you. I applaud Tibbs' rotations outside for the minute stretch where he didn't have a score on the floor.
Yeah, that was a little bit iffy. I wasn't
outside of that, I have no complaints about the rotations. He's been quick with the rotations. He's like, okay.
Yeah, you can tell that there's a lot of urgency here, man.
There's no Donald. There's no time card. There's no time.
And it's dude. Let's be honest. This is the most important game of our Knicks supporting lives. This is
100%.
As far as we've ever been. Game 6 of a conference finals. We've never been this far. This is the most important game of our Knicks supporting lives. So
could not argue, man. But we're about to get back to action. Siakam, the Knicks also got to control Siakam. He's been potent this series, and we got to stop him too. Nembhard looks to inbound. He'll inbound to McConnell, and he'll bring it up. 33 all as we approach the 9-minute mark. Hands to Siakam. Siakam defended by Anunoby. Hit guard, screen comes. Siakam goes back, hands to Nembhard. Nembhard down the lane. Nembhard with a couple of dribbles. Kicks out to Shepard. Back to Siakam. Siakam 7 to shoot. Hands to Toppin. Toppin pull up three-pointer. It's good.
Oh, Towns. That was on you, bro.
Yeah, he's got to pick he's got to pick when he goes under or over the screen.
Yep.
And a foul is called on Shepard. That is his first. Because I know what Towns was doing, but again, you got to go over that screen. I would rather have him go over that screen and Obi drive down the lane. You could force a late switch, but I'd rather him go over that screen. Anticipate that. Right, looking for a man. He finds Shamet. Shamet trying to keep the ball with him. Shamet looks for a man. He finds OG. OG, jab steps, goes to his right, defended by Siakam. 4 to shoot. Anunoby pulls, high-arcing two-pointer, no good. Rebounded by McConnell. Here come the Pacers in transition. McConnell is stripped and stolen by Anunoby. He has to find the man. He throws it out of bounds.
Shit.
Nope, never mind. It's actually going to be Nick's ball. He
threw
it off somebody's foot.
Great job, OG, bro. That's heroic. I would say that I think we've been the better team in this game.
He threw it off of Siakam's hands, I think.
Yeah. I think the Knicks have been the better team in this game.
Right. Looks for Hart. Hart looking for a man. Here comes OG at the top. Hands back to Hart. Hart versus looks. Trying to find Towns. Towns against Siakam. 5 to shoot. Double teamed. Has to pass. Looks. No open man. Finds Anunoby for 3 and a shot clock violation.
Towns, what the fuck? Why did you take so long to pass?
Nobody was open. Anunoby should have cut to the wing earlier.
Yeah, that's true. There was a lack of ball movement. that seems to be a problem because the previous possession, OG forced an awkward step back
Yeah, that
mid-range. Um, it's just not a good shot.
Halliburton wide open, knocks
Call
down
a
the three.
timeout! Call a timeout! Call a timeout!
That's what Tibbs is saying. He said call timeout.
That was a disaster. What an awful, awful defensive possession right there. That's disgraceful. Was that Towns again?
Yeah.
Oh, Towns got cooked on a skillet. Get him off.
No, he cooked himself. Forget Halliburton cooking. He cooked
You're right.
himself.
He cooked himself. Halliburton didn't even need to do anything. It was one little minor pump fake, and Cat was cooked. Unacceptable. Get Mitchell Robinson back on the floor, for the love of God.
Yep, I completely agree.
And I was saying before those last three disastrous possessions on both sides of the ball, I was going to say I think we've been the better team,
I think we have two.
but that kind of worries me that we've been the better team and we're still losing.
Dude, I think, in my opinion, this has been a series of runs. This has been a game of runs. It's
Oh
only
yeah,
a matter of time.
that's true. But it's starting to not just be like a minor trend; it's an issue. Our perimeter defense is horrible to start this game, like horrible.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't get fixed quick, then we will lose this game.
Question: who's our main offensive option right now?
Well, it should be Cat, but he's such a liability at the
Right
five.
now.
I'd get Brunson back on the floor, make it the number one. Get Mitch at the five.
Also,
Uh,
as well, man. If somebody put this on Twitter, it was a great thing. I would put Cat towards the perimeter. Don't put him in the post; they're going to double him, and he's been slow to react.
yep,
And if you're going to get him in the post, run pick and roll.
that's a good point. Good point from Alex. People are questioning whether Brunson should have been in minutes ago. Thoughts? He needs to be in like ASAP.
So now it's up to Tibbs. What adjustments does he make? Sub out Towns? Do you put in Mitch? You put OG at the four? I wouldn't mind experimenting with that. I mean, he was the three in the starting lineup, but Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet, yes, at the game. Mike Epps as well for the Pacers fans. Elia Boston, Lexi Hull, Caitlin Clark, all WNBA.
Clark, she's good.
Yeah, she's a good player.
She's a great player. Really good.
Yeah. Mikal Bridges will look to inbound Josh Hart, Carl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby. So it's the rugged starting five, if you will. We'll see how this one works out. Bridges hands to Hart, hands to Towns. Towns defended by Turner. Towns looks, hands off to Brunson. Brunson has it stripped. Towns driving down the lane. Towns inside. Gets it to go. Halliburton will bring it up. Knicks hedge high. They hand inside Shepard. Nemhard wide open. Misses. Rebound Towns.
Another horrible, horrible mistake.
Toppin strips Hart, but it's out of bounds.
Jesus Christ. Josh Hart, bro. Where's Mitchell Robinson?
I'd love to know too. I hope he's not in the Google log. It's not like he's in foul trouble, Donald. Bridges hands to Brunson. Brunson very tight coverage on him. Brunson trying to
Horrible.
get free, drives down the lane. Brunson inside is stripped and is stripped by Nemhard, but out of bounds. It'll be Knicks basketball.
Dude, our offense is a joke. It's like this spacing's a mess.
Brunson's got to kill it with the foul drawing. You got to earn the. It seems like the refs are saying you got to earn those calls.
You're right, man. You're right.
Towns, 9 to shoot. Cup now drives. Now he's back in the post. He has to pass if he's going to be doubled. Towns is fouled on the floor. And Towns is holding his knee.
Oh, no. I knew there was something weird about that.
Pretty sure that shot, the foul I think is going to be on the floor, but right now we're more concerned about Karl Anthony Towns. He is grimacing. Oh, he's actually going to be shooting 2 free throws. Towns at the line for 2. His first is good.
Great job, Towns.
Tibbs barking at Tyler Ford, who looks like a fucking rat.
Luca, you're on fire tonight, brother. I love it.
It's the animation. Tyler Ford's a horror. Let's tonight's refs: James Capers, Tony Brothers, and Tyler Ford, the rat. I'm gonna fucking put my phone on Do Not Disturb or silent. I'm tired of hearing these goddamn notifications. Towns knocks down the free throw.
Great. Okay.
Play fucking press up defense.
Please.
Halliburton is hedged, and Bridges kicked the ball.
Kicked it. At least it's a form of aggressive defense.
A form of stoppage of play too.
Yeah, anything to disrupt their rhythm.
Donald, Tibbs answered your quota. Mitch is back in.
Thank God.
Now, it's a good time to sit for Towns because, not only because he's been bad defensively, his knee, man. You got to be careful with that shit. Halliburton drives on Hart. Halliburton is fouled. That was a fucking flop and a half. I'm sorry. I could be wrong. But Josh Hart
doesn't get the benefit of the doubt with me anymore, bro.
Let's see. Yeah.
That's a foul. And I'm a little bit sick of Hart always just looking shocked. You know what I mean? Bro, you clearly fouled him.
So it is not a shooting foul. The Pacers will look to inbound. Nemhard looking. And
dude, Josh Hart, 0 points.
Foul on the play.
3 fouls in 10 minutes.
But Donald, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be an asshole or a negative guy. Nobody else would be on the floor if they had 3 fouls at this point.
Yeah, oh jeez.
An away from the play foul they called on Bridges. So that's going to be a free throw and possession. I don't know. That's soft. Whatever. Fight through it. Toppin pulls up, 3-pointer, no good. Rebound, Anunoby. Brunson will bring it up. Brunson goes right. Brunson with the screen from Robinson now goes left. Brunson down the lane. Brunson looks, retreats, fakes. Back out to Cat. 3-pointers up. 3-pointer, no good. Here comes Anunoby. He grabs the rebound. Fight for the basketball. Out of bounds on Halliburton.
Good news, bro. Tibbs is actually listening to us. He took Hart out.
Yeah.
Cat back in.
If I have one qualm about Cat's offense besides the passing, that 3-pointer's got to fall.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate that he's getting all these looks, but still, he's got to have them fall, man.
Yeah, he's got to be hit because he's actually finally getting some decent looks to the top of the key, which we've been wanting.
Bridges with a screen from Robinson. Bridges drives down the lane. Bridges looks, kicks out. Anunoby corner 3, no good. Robinson with the tip, foul on the floor.
Can't argue with that position. That was pretty smart.
Mitchell Robinson fouled by Miles Turner. They cannot contain him.
Mitchell's unstoppable.
He's smiling because he knows. Brunson inbounds to Robinson. Robinson back to Brunson. Brunson stops. On a dime versus Nemhard. Bridges sets a guard screen. Brunson goes to the right. Brunson on the drive. Brunson pulls back. High two-pointer. It is in and out. Tip out and rebounded. It will be... And they're having a conference over it. They still haven't...
They're playing Brunson so physically.
It's going to be
He's
Knicks.
got to work really hard for his points.
Brunson looking to inbound with 14 to shoot. Finds Bridges. Bridges hit. Back out to Brunson. Brunson defended by Tyrese Halliburton, 9 to shoot. They clear the floor. Brunson looks, finds Anunoby. Anunoby jab steps, drives down the lane, stops, pops, fires, hits.
Come on!
Here come the Pacers in transition. Siakam drives on Towns, hits out to Nembhard, and a foul on Towns.
Shit.
Okay. Tibbs not happy with the call, and that's going to send the Pacers to the line. They're already in the bonus.
Of course they are.
Thanks a lot, Josh Hart. Siakam at the free throw line for 2. First one goes up, first one goes in.
Love Joe's comment. It's Bridges. Can't even say it because
Yeah.
that is hilarious.
Siakam knocked down the first. He knocks down... No, he misses the second. I jinxed it.
Go.
Brunson will bring it up. Knicks down by 2. Brunson, screen from Robinson. Brunson looks. Brunson still looking, trying to find an open man. Finds Anunoby. Pass nearly deflected. Anunoby versus Siakam. And what was that inside? A foul is called on the block against Nesmith. Nesmith again shocked. You gotta do the Nesmith.
I'm sick of Nesmith's fucking reaction.
Yeah, you really can't hook the guy's arm when he's trying to get the pass.
I know, and he's always hopping around like it's a freaking criminal offense.
That's a third foul. Here comes Jarris Walker.
You're such a clown. And he's like, what?
Jarris Walker comes in. This is going to be his his second appearance this series.
What's up, Sean?
What's up, Sean?
24/7.
Bridges drives down the lane. He is fouled by Halliburton. I think the Knicks are heading to the free throw line. Yeah, the Knicks are heading to the line. They're in the bonus now. Yeah, you really can't hook the guy by the waist. What are you fucking crying about, bro? You literally had him.
Sick of it. All right, here we go.
Come on, Bridges. You got to make these free throws, man. Bridges' first shot at the line. His first is good. Donald, I'm pretty sure this isn't football. And in football, that's a penalty because that's holding. Anyways, enough of the sidebar. Bridges at the line. He sinks both.
Tie game, baby. Let's go.
Nembhard brings it up. Nembhard, defended by Anunoby, goes over a screen to the middle. Pull up mid-range. Jay, no good. Rebound, Mitch.
We got lucky there, bro. Another open shot.
Brunson looks. I think Brunson's going to try to look for OG. And pass inside. Anunoby still. Oh, it's stolen by Nembhard in transition. Nembhard looks. Walker inside. He throws it down.
That's just awful on both sides.
Brunson misplays. And a foul is called on Nembhard. Brunson is heading to the line for 2.
Excellent. Yeah. Great job.
I mean, I say that Brunson mistimed that pass.
Yes, he did. We're just incredibly sloppy, bro, on both sides of the ball.
Let's see. I mean, you kind of pushed him, bro. Anyways, I'll shut up. Brunson at the line for 2. His first one goes in. This has turned into a free throw quarter at the end. Just cut the bullshit out, guys.
Yeah, it's... I don't like it.
Brunson misses the second rebound. Turner. Halliburton goes right of the screen, looks, double teamed, and kicks out to Nembhard, back to Walker. Walker hands to Nembhard. Nembhard isolates against Brunson, 9 to shoot. Turner comes with the screen to the right. Nembhard pulls back, high 2-pointers, up, it's good.
Jeez.
Brunson will bring it up.
Move. Last move.
Brunson drives on Siakam.
And
Inside, he's stripped and stolen. Here comes
on?
Halliburton. Halliburton inside, throws it down.
Oh, that's sick. Dude, what is going on with Brunson in this game, bro?
Towns in the post. Towns drives. Towns inside. No good. No foul.
Oh, that's horrible, too. Come on, guys. This is shit.
Siakam. Walker. I'm sorry, that was Halliburton. Now Siakam drives on Towns. Inside. Couple of fakes. And Halliburton floaters up. No good. Rebound Towns.
Good.
Anunoby waits. Hands to Bridges.
Can we run an offense, please?
Towns defended by Halliburton at the top of the key, drives. Towns backing him down. Towns looks, trying to pass, finds Bridges. Anunoby couldn't be more wide open. He had his shot blocked. Drives to the rim, inside, he is fouled.
Dude, that was Bridges' fault, bro. He couldn't be more wide open, but he didn't pass in rhythm. He had to jump to catch that pass. It was a horrible pass from Bridges.
Anunoby will be at the line for 2.
OG should have got an open 3.
He should have. I think he partially waited too long, personally.
I think the pass was too high, bro.
And are the Pacers going to challenge this, or is it just a regular timeout?
Yeah, Max, we do need to do better, man. We haven't actually. I mean, I'll take it as a positive because we haven't actually played particularly well on either side of the ball. Yeah, we're only down 5, so that's a pretty good sign for me. Like, we battled on defense, but we've also, like, there's been a lot of positives on the defense in terms of, like, forcing turnovers and stuff. But then we've had so many, like, poor mistakes in terms of closing down the perimeter, rotating, a lot of these things. And offense, we're just not running an offense, bro.
No.
A lot of turnovers, a lot of mistakes.
Jacob says Donald's blankets in reach.
Yeah.
By the way, I say, somebody quoted this because they were listening to the telecast of TNT. Towns was grimacing with his, obviously holding his left knee. You know what Reggie Miller said?
Oh, God.
I think this is all for show.
He's a clown. Kat has actually been nursing like a knee issue for a while.
That's
Sometimes
right.
Exacerbated.
So the Pacers challenged the call because they saw that OG while going up. Incidentally,
Yeah, they need him in the
Siakam
balls.
going.
Yeah, you need him in Paul, so I don't know if what Siakam can do in that spot.
It also depends on what, and it's not. I don't think OG did intentionally, but I don't know what they'll call. But Siakam did hit him on the wrist, so that could go either way. Depends on which call they see more important.
I would say, well, the first contact was unfortunately the kick in the balls. So I wonder if that will.
Let's see. And Indiana has lost their challenge. They're calling it a shooting foul.
That's incredibly lucky.
See, they're doing the Donald. They're doing the motion. They're doing Rick Carey, fucking Rick Carlisle did it. Jim Carrey.
And to be fair, I'm on Rick Carlisle's side. I think that was a fucking offensive foul. I did. I clearly need him in the balls. Anyway, we'll take it, bros, as we finally get a good call in our favor.
Anunoby at the line for 2. His first free throw is up and in. It's like some of the
call in our favor.
It's like some of these possessions with the Knicks, it's like we're only down so little, but it seems so far with these stupid mistakes. Anyways, Anunoby at the line, he knocks down both.
Take him out, 44, 47.
By the way, I would consider worrying about the next offensive possession in case of Hakamich. Halliburton off a screen with Bridges behind him. Inside, shot is good. Bridges still got an inbound.
That was a 5-second violation.
That was close. Brunson will bring up the floor.
I think it probably was.
Brunson
spins,
drives, looks, kicks out Bridges, corner 3. It's good.
Let's go. That was great.
That was actually a 2. His foot was on the line in transition. Siakam, he throws it down.
Oh, dude, our transition defense is just garbage.
Bridges defended by Halliburton. Knicks got to get somebody open. Bridges feeds Towns. Towns on the wing. Towns inside of Bridges. Lays it in. Nice pass. Little two-man game. Siakam defended by Mitch. Looking. Tight ball defense. Pass deflected. Nembhard stops. Pulls up. Two-pointer. No good. Walker with the rebound. Kicks out to Nembhard. Wide open 3. No good. Tip up. Rebound by Towns. That was a close one. Brunson guarded by Nembhard near the FanDuel logo. Brunson, jab steps. 13 to shoot. Knicks got to get others involved. Brunson double team. Brunson inside. Shot is good.
Fucking go!
Knicks got to hurry up in transition. Siakam guarded by Mitch. Siakam played high on the screen. Hands to Nembhard. Guarded by Brunson. Siakam with the screen. Jab step. Goes to the right. Nembhard loves the mid-range. Pulls back to Siakam. 7 to shoot. Siakam is fouled by Mitch. Everybody take a breath. Siakam at the line for 2. Free throw's up. Free throw is good. His first. And we got somebody hanging around Shaq's neck.
That was weird.
Yeah. That was weird. Siakam for his second free throw. It's up. It's good.
Okay.
Bridges will bring it up. Defended by Walker. Closing minute of the second quarter. Bridges looking for a man. Finds Anunoby. Anunoby drives to the basket. Inside to Towns. Towns puts it in.
Beautiful assist. Great job. Found the
Get back on defense. Get back on defense. Nembhard. And that pass is out of bounds. Who is it off of?
Is that not Nick Ball?
I don't know what happened there. Oh, she just slapped Halliburton while he was trying to get
that's
free.
Hilarious. We're actually getting the benefit of some calls.
Halliburton defended by Bridges. Turner comes to the screen. They love doing this. Halliburton kicks out. Turner wide open, knocks down the 3.
Dude, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind if I keep seeing this.
And they're playing. The Knicks have no issue for whatever reason playing drop.
Why are they so late to close out?
6-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Brunson drives to the basket inside, and he turned it over. Here comes Siakam. 1-on-2 inside. Shot is good.
Just unacceptable.
Final seconds. Brunson has it in. Brunson up the court. Anunoby drives. Pull back 2 at the buzzer. Puts it in.
Huge bucket. That could change the momentum. That could.
At the end of the half, it's 58-54.
That could change the momentum, bro. That could be a key basket.
Did it count? Yeah, that was not even close at all. It did count, yeah. OG, man. He's stepped up. You got to give him his flowers.
Yes.
And I know it's not been, he hasn't made his threes, but other areas, if we can't defend the series, is sadly over. We need to absolutely be better defensively. We also got to cut the shit with the turnovers.
The turnovers have been really nasty, but I'm more worried about the lack of closeouts, bro. Our closeouts are horrible.
We're getting butchered in drop coverage.
Yes.
Whether it's mid-range jumpers or what you're seeing with Halliburton driving the basket, Turner pulling up, like the rotations either have to be quicker or you have to switch the coverage. And the Pacers are the best passing team in the NBA. They have the most passes. They move in a quick motion. So it's up to Tibbs making an adjustment.
It is. But, I mean, we've been saying this for a long time regarding draw. I don't think it's the best system for this Pacer team.
No, because they can shoot. This is not like, they don't. They can shoot. Anybody can. Halliburton from the mid-range. Nemhard, who's cooked Brunson on a skillet.
Oh, dude. Brunson isn't me, or has Brunson had a rough game?
No, it's definitely not you. It's bizarre, man. It's a bizarre one because he's forcing everything that, in terms of his decision making, it's forced. Yeah. He's forcing balls into the wrong lanes. He's forcing some jumpers, trying to get foul calls. Like, if he plays the game, traditionally his way and doesn't force anything, it will come. It will come.
Yeah, I wonder if he's almost trying too much. So you're right. He's forcing it. He doesn't need to. He must be feeling the pressure, I guess.
I mean, Donald, should be fair, because if you look at Brunson's statistics with the Knicks as somebody who plays in game sixes, he loves these type of games. He loves game sixes.
Give us the stats, brother.
Well, first of all, non-basketball note, the Yankees are getting pantsed 14-1 in the bottom of the fifth. Anyways, back to basketball matters. We'll go to the individual box scores first. The leading scorer for the Knicks is OG Anunoby, the leading scorer, 14 points. Jalen Brunson, 10. Mikal Bridges, 11 points as well. He actually has a +2. Karl-Anthony Towns, 8. Mitchell Robinson, 6. Not really far off from having all starters in double digits, regardless. Do need a bit more from the bench. Deuce McBride and Josh Hart, both zeros in terms of the points category. DeLon Wright, 2 points off of free throws, and Landry Shamet had an open three-pointer. Regardless, those two, I think, have been impressive regardless. To the Pacers side, Pascal Siakam, the only one with double digits, 16 points. 2 of 2 from 3, 5 of 8 from the field. Miles Turner is their second leading scorer with 9 points. 2 of 3 from 3, 1 of 1 from the line, and 3 for 5 from the field. Nothing other really impressive. Obi Toppin does have 7 points off the bench. Tyrese Halliburton has 8 points, but on of 3 of 8. But let's go over to the team stats. Knicks are shooting 50% from the field. Pacers 51%. The Knicks are not shooting the 3-ball well. 27% on their end.
27%?
Yeah. 53% for the Pacers. Free throws, identical nearly. Knicks 9 of 10, Pacers 8 of 10. Knicks, once again, as I've said all series, out rebounding the Pacers, this time by 10. 6 offensive rebounds for the Knicks to the Pacers 3. 17 defensive rebounds to the 10 of the Pacers.
So wait, we are shooting like shit, yet we're only down 4?
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot to do with the offensive rebounds.
Thank you, Mitch. Anyways, turnovers, or I should say assists. We'll start with that. Pacers have 15. Knicks have 12. Not too shabby for what the Knicks usually do, but it could be better, obviously.
It could be better.
7 steals for the Pacers, Knicks 3. 4 blocks for the Pacers, Knicks 2. Turnovers, man. 10 turnovers at the half for the Knicks.
Can't happen. Cannot happen.
Pacers have 5. The Knicks also have conceded 16 points off the turnover. Pacers just 2.
Jesus Christ. That's horrible. That's why we're losing.
That is why we're losing. Points in the paint, the Knicks lead the way 28-24. Fouls 11-8 in favor of the Knicks. Pacers have more. Largest lead for the Pacers been 6, Knicks with 5. Brunson, I'm just going to go to the turnover metrics. Brunson and Bridges have 3 each.
Dude, did you see the I believe our bench is being outscored 16-5.
That's correct. It's only Shamit and DeLon Wright with the points. No Deuce McBride. He only had 1 shot. Josh Hart only had 1 shot. It's not ideal, but you hope they catch fire in the third quarter.
I mean, this is the shit that's frustrating, though, man. I mean, it's such a... They should have a bench piece that they can trust, that can provide something offensively.
And I think Deuce McBride's been okay this series, but it's like,
he's more of a defensive juggernaut. He can hit threes, but I just prefer him for his energy and his defense.
Yeah, I understand. I completely understand that. Again, we're only down 4.
Someone that can change the game offensively. Remember when we had brought in Derrick Rose off the bench? You just
the Knicks need that piece. The Knicks need that piece.
Yeah, they do. Manuel quickly would do that. Heck, even Obi Toppin did it for a while. We just don't really have that guy, and it really hurts us it's so frustrating because we are actually the better team.
I know we are, man. I know we are.
Better team. My God, it's like we're out rebounding them by 10. We're being outshot by 30%, but
down 4.
We're only down two possessions, and that just says to me we just need to be a little tighter.
Little things.
A bench fucking piece, and run an offense of any kind.
Yeah, man.
And we win this. We win this. We win this fucking game. We fucking should.
Completely agree. I believe we're the better team, man. I believe we're the better team. But it's as I said, man, as I said going into the series, as I just say in general, it's the little things.
Yep. Yeah, if this doesn't turn out as we want it to, this will go down as a huge missed opportunity.
That's my fear, man, because as I said in, I think it was game 5 or game whatever, I said, you don't get this every year. Nothing is guaranteed going into next year. I know people are going to point to the CBA and the second apron, really handcuffing other teams like the Celtics and all, and the Cavs and whoever. For any sport, you have a run like this, and especially for a team that has been bad for the better part of 25 years, there is nothing guaranteed. And we're not saying I can't trust the front office or this, that, and the third. It's just how it is. Like, as fans, we're really treasuring this run as it is right now, but we want to finish the job. It's not like, oh, we're happy to be there. Dude, it's not like they're, let me call it what it is. I'm not going to say that the Pacers are trash or anything like that, but we're the better team if we just get our heads out of our asses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This is winnable, especially on the road.
Well, game 1, it came from our meltdown, a historic meltdown. Otherwise, we would have won game 1. Comfortably.
Yeah. 100%. This series would be 3-2 in the other direction. if that didn't happen. But again, ifs and buts, candies and nuts, Christmas. But it's the little things, man. These turnovers, it's like so unlikely because, as Donald, you said it best, the Knicks play at a slow pace. They don't turn the ball over a lot. They
No.
don't. But now they're forcing their hand. And it's like there are times, Donald, where the Knicks are playing their pace, but they're just making stupid turnovers. It's not even like they're playing, super fast, super fast, super fast turnover. It's their own mistakes. Like for a portion, I get, the Knicks are being forced by the pace to play fast, but we got to kill the turnovers, whether we're playing fast or playing slow or medium. That's how it goes, man. We're right in this, man. We are right in this.
And you're right, bro. You see, it isn't guaranteed. Just look at, I think Celtics fans thought that they just need to turn up this year and they'd go to the finals, and we beat them. So it isn't guaranteed, bro. And that's how good Celtics were last year, and they didn't even make it to the conference finals this year. Did anybody, like, for instance, the way that Cleveland were just destroying everybody
in the regular season?
Absolutely. Got owned by the Pacers, completely owned. They weren't even in that series at all. It's not guaranteed. Nothing is. This is your shot. This is your chance.
And yeah, you're there's nothing wrong with what you said. It's not guaranteed. That's how it is. We're obviously happy to be here because we haven't been here in 25 years, but the opportunity is right in front of our eyes. Why don't we take advantage of it? It's not like you're getting beat. It's not like this, like, despite us being down originally 3-1, this series has been close. Yeah. I would add. It's not like, you're getting your ass handed to you how many games in a row and you're just lucked yourself into one victory. These games all have been close.
Right.
You could you could argue game 1 and game 2 were winnable. You lost both of them. Game 3 you won. Great comeback.
The Western Conference Finals was basically a blowout.
Yeah.
OKC just pissed all over Minnesota. It wasn't even a contest at any point. It was a destruction. This series is different. We're in every game.
And Maxie, great point, which I was about to say. We got to start the quarter strong, put the pressure on the Pacers. Yeah, that third quarter is going to be huge. Huge.
Facts.
That's what it's all about, man. Because the Knicks have these third quarters of doom. You can't afford to have one today, man. You cannot afford to have one. As I said, quarter by quarter, possession by possession. That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is, man. Take it slow. Play your game. Stop turning over the ball. And it's not like these errors are not totally fixable. They are. They are totally fixable. And I'm going to grab a water real quick before the
Yeah. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
All right, I'm back. I know Donald probably went to get a water or something, but just want to drop the note again. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so when I go live or drop a new video. But folks, let's hope the road doesn't end here. Let's hope this road for the Knicks continues and continues. It's been a interesting season to call, quite nerve-wracking. But you know what? We're not done. And I didn't hear no bell, as I said in Game 5. They won Game 5. Start the third quarter off strong, man. And again, as I said, kill the turnovers. It's completely fixable. Clean up your rotations. Go watch the film. See what you screwed up. Rotations. Fix little things like the screen navigation, the drop coverage. See how you can handle that. Because right now, no matter if Mitch is the center, the Pacers are throwing Cat into a screen. They're having him play drop. Or actually, the Knicks are having him play drop, but essentially, the Pacers are having him in every screen because they know how weak he is defensively. How do you mitigate that if you're a Knick coach, Thibodeau? How do you mitigate that Cat is being doubled in the post? How do you mitigate that Brunson is constantly turning over the ball, which is very unlike him? It's all about adjustments. This is the biggest half of the entire season. Whether you adjust or you don't adjust, whether you make quick decisions or you just wait on it longer, this is it. This is literally it. And I know I'm hyping it up, but it's what it is. You're down 3-2. You're on the face of elimination. We're about to start the third quarter. But it is what it is, man. You have to make smarter decisions with the basketball. You have to read these screens better. You have to be navigating these screens better. We're not far out of this. We're not getting blown out. We're right in this.
I believe.
As I said, Donald, we're right in this. We can clean up everything that has been wrong with the Knicks thus far in the entire game. The coverage, you could adjust that. Turnovers, that's on Brunson. He's got to, kill it with that. Everything is fixable. It's not unfixable. So it's up to Captain Clutch to really fix his performance. Mitch trying to fire up Towns. Halliburton hands to Nembhard, and Halliburton will bring the ball up. Bridges pressing him in the half court. Halliburton looking for a man. He finds Siakam. Siakam looking for a man. They're going to set a screen. Siakam on Robinson. Hands to Halliburton. Halliburton. The Knicks hedge the screen. Switch on to Brunson. Siakam comes with the screen to the right. Halliburton hits out to Siakam. Siakam high arcing three. Shot is good.
No. Perimeter defense isn't any better.
Bridges drives down the lane inside. Layup no good. Rebound Halliburton.
He's so soft at the rim.
No look pass. Three blocked. Taken by Robinson. And he still has it. Has to pass it. Brunson will bring it up.
That was so arrogant from Halliburton.
Brunson one-on-one slows it down. Heads to Towns. Towns hands to Brunson. Brunson left of the screen. Hands to Towns. Towns drives down the lane. Towns inside. Shot's no good, but a foul.
Good job.
Turner is holding his hand, I think. Or it might be his groin. But Anunoby had the shot block.
Brilliant.
Towns will go to the line for two. Couple of breaths for Towns. He missed it. His first.
Oh, God, that was just.
That was like a Mitchell Robinson free throw.
Yeah, that was just this is a complete meltdown. Okay, come on. Pick it up. Let's go.
Towns misses the second. Siakam looking for a man, finds Nesmith open in the perimeter, knocks down the three. Pacers lead is 10. Bridges stops on a dime, finds Towns. Towns looks, drives down the lane, inside, and it's going to be a turnover. Oh, boy. In transition, his knees, his hands to Halliburton. Halliburton drives down the lane. Reverse layup is no good. Towns trying to tip it in. He does to Brunson. Knicks have the advantage in transition. Bridges hands to Anunoby. Pull up 3-pointers up. It's no good. Robinson corrals the rebound, and he's fouled. Miles Turner checks out with 4 fouls. Brunson looking to inbound. Finds Robinson. Robinson looking for a handoff. Finds Anunoby. Anunoby down the lane. Anunoby inside. Shots blocked. Here come the Pacers. In transition goes Nembhard to Siakam. Siakam inside. Shots good and one. Timeout, Knicks. Donald, what did I say about starting the fourth quarter strong? I'm sorry, third?
The third quarter of doom. Dude, it's going so wrong. Very fast. Frighteningly fast. Towns has got to hit his free throws.
There's no plan on offense, dude. There's
No
none.
plan. Then he tried to force up a heave the next time. Try and buy a foul.
Dude, we haven't scored a point in the half. And then I've said this.
Brunson and Towns are.
Oh, you muted yourself, Donald.
I was going to say Brunson and Towns are quite similar where they try and buy fouls too often. You know, and that's a lot of the reason why they don't get the calls. I don't know if you agree or not, but I think that's a big reason why Towns doesn't get the foul calls, because he tries to buy fouls.
Yeah, you can't defend that. You can't. Luckily, Tibbs had the wherewithal to call a timeout. But I talked about this at the half. Are you making subs? What are we doing? Are we going to make subs? Or are we not going to make subs?
I'm making subs all right. It's a disaster.
I think, honestly, one of the only two players, actually not one of the only, two players that showed up this far in this half or in this game, OG Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson. Who else could you say has, okay, there's been mostly positives from him? Mikal Bridges' fucking layup was awful.
That was so soft. Well, I would say that, by and large, Bridges has been good.
Yeah,
yeah. But he still has these Bridges moments where he's soft, finishing at the rim, and just generally soft. But if this continues to go as it's going, you can't look at anybody else other than Brunson. Brunson's had a rough game. He's got to pick this shit up.
It's very uncharacteristic because he usually steps up in these games.
And this is really uncharacteristic for Josh Hart because he loves the playoffs. Like, he is built for the playoffs. He has been largely horrible in this series.
That's true. That's true, man. There's no lie about that. And as expected, Donald, there are no subs.
Wow.
They let up that run, and then
No
I'm gonna stop arguing with the fucking logic. I'm gonna stop because
that shit drives me insane.
I'm gonna really get fucking irritated.
Bro, points off turnovers, 122-48. The Knicks are being outscored.
They're literally shooting themselves in the foot.
122-48?
Knicks will look to inbound. Siakam has cooked the Knicks. Towns grabs it, and Bridges will bring it up. Pacers are playing that pressure defense. Bridges looking to pass. Still looking to pass. Nobody's getting open.
No one's getting open.
Bridges finds Towns. Towns to Bridges. Bridges inside turns, fires, and hits. Here comes Halliburton up the floor. Drives down the lane. Stripped and stolen. Here comes Bridges in transition. Bridges, screen to the left. Bridges down the lane. Alley-oop. Robinson for the slam.
Don't give up, Jose. I'm done. Good job. Don't give up, Jose, man.
Halliburton, hands. Nesmith high pass. He still has it. Nesmith trying to drive on Brunson. Nesmith inside. Shot's no good. Putback is good by Siakam.
Max, well, Tibbs, you're getting fired, buddy. Your coaching has destroyed us this series.
Brunson down the lane. Brunson step back three. It's good.
Okay. That's huge.
Halliburton off a screen. Halliburton defended by Brunson. Here comes another screen to the left. The Knicks have to play it aggressively. Pass to Siakam. Nobody was there. Misses. Rebound out of bounds. It'll be Nick Ball.
You guys are so lucky.
It's the drop coverage. Like, they got to be better with these switches. Towns looks. Towns against Siakam. Towns dribbling an ISO. Drives down the lane. Towns trying to get inside. It's an offensive foul. Oh, my fucking God.
I mean, it's just absurd.
What is this? What is this offense? I've said that like
horrible offense, man.
Towns, that was a clear hook job.
It's horrible ISO offense.
Halliburton nearly stripped. Nembhard on the drive, kicks out to Bryant. Bryant for three. That's good.
Committed again.
Somebody gambled, which Towns now has to protect the paint.
Everything has a knock-on effect. You have to defend as a unit.
Brunson versus Siakam. Brunson looking. This is isolation. Brunson, the couple of fakes, pulls up jumper, got it. That's not a sustainable shot whatsoever.
No, it's not. I'm glad he made it, but shit.
Siakam out of bounds. It'll be Pacer basketball, but stripped by Robinson there. Like, it's one thing when you're trying to run a fast pace in transition. That's not how to do it, though. That's not. Inside Nesmith, three. No good. Rebound Towns.
Okay.
Running offense.
Please.
Brunson, defended by Nembhard. Now finds Bridges. Tip. That's another turnover. Halliburton in transition. Hits out to Nembhard. Nembhard corner three is good.
I can't even watch now. We're doing this to ourselves. 22 points off turnovers. You are doing this to yourselves. They're not doing it to you.
And an OB feeds Towns. Towns has not had a great game. Halliburton is shading. Towns turns, fires, no good. Rebound taken by the Pacers.
Awful.
Here comes Nesmith. Nesmith down the lane. Kicks out Thomas Bryant. Knocks down another three.
Why aren't you? Oh, man.
This is the largest lead of the game for the Pacers. No subs. Donald, I'm not playing Monday morning quarterback. I said no substitutions were made.
It's absurd.
No substitutions.
Dude, that lineup got us killed. That's why we had to call a timeout in the first place. To bring out the same lineup afterwards that was getting killed.
It's the definition of insanity. It's also diabolical.
It's freaking malfeasance. It's a coaching malfeasance. You can't do that. He keeps the same lineup out there to get further killed than you were just 2 minutes prior. And we're not running an offense. It's an awful offense. It's stupid.
It's iso ball. It's the same shit we've been complaining about all year. It's not imaginative. There's no flow. There's no purpose. It's just make a shot. That's literally it.
Right.
Literally make a shot and then fucking repeat it over and over again. There's no rhyme. There's no reason. There's none, man. There's none. And again, with these third quarter collapses, obviously that falls on the players, but the coach too. Like, what's the message coming out of halftime? Somebody needs to explain it to me. This is the biggest game of the season. You are in a hornet's nest in Indiana. You need to come out there fire and brimstone. Leave it all on the floor. Yet it's mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake. And it's all fixable. It's so frustrating.
Dude, it'll be one hell of a comeback to come back from this.
And as I said, no, I'm going to say it. Like, I'm going to be fair. Even though we're down at this moment, no lead is safe because this shit is all fixable. No lead is safe. I'm telling you right now.
But just the way that we run our offense.
Oh, dude. There's
plus the way that we're not closing out the perimeter. We're falling asleep on very basic fundamentals. So basic. It's crazy. It's crazy how the fundamentals have just completely fallen apart, man.
There's no rhyme or reason. There's no goal.
No. What is the game plan on defense, bro? They're not defending as a unit. If one guy fucks his assignment, it fucks it for everyone. Because it has a knock-on effect. If somebody overcommits, then you're going to leave somebody open, and then maybe someone will try and cover for him.
This clown left in the same lineup?
No, you're not that stupid. Apparently you are.
Bridges looks, finds Robinson. Bridges on the drive. Bridges looks, kicks out. OG Anunoby corner 3. It's good.
That was better.
And my screen just stopped for a reason. Perfect. That's all we need, guys. Thank you, TNT and fucking Verizon Files. You want to get me more angry.
Oh, turnover. Bridges with a steal. Bridges lays it up and scores. It's a 10-point game. But the Pacers have moved in just as fast. And he's missed at the rim. Bryant's missed at the rim. Brunson takes it. Brunson holds it. Backs his guy down. Feeds inside to Karl Anthony Towns, and it's an 8-point game. Finished inside.
At least it's an 8-point game. At least I'm missing something positive. Because fucking Files, what the fuck are you doing? This is not the fucking time to black out on me. Not. I'm sorry I'm raging, everybody. This is bullshit.
Is it still down?
Dude, my screen is black on TNT.
Oh, that's fucked.
What? Channel unavailable? Yo, what the fuck is this? I'm supposed to watch the conference finals. Are you people fucked? Are you, dude? This is not even concerning me. There's probably tons of fucking Verizon viewers out there. What is?
Dude, fuck Verizon, man. Fuck them.
Fuck this shit. This is bullshit.
Is there another channel that you can watch it on?
I don't know, man. Why? Why now? Why?
Well, it is a timeout, so that's good news.
Thank Donald. Thank God. Thank God. Your Files TV one was not automatically. No. I'm broadcasting Verizon's fucking incompetence. Found another. Yeah. I don't know.
Alex says restart your TV.
Alex, I did. Let me restart my cable box. Everybody, I apologize for the record. Donald, you did a nice job covering up for me there. I apologize. This was complete. No. Oh, my. Wait, hold on.
Knicks on the 7-0 run.
And my screen. I'm fucking behind. That's beautiful. That's
all right.
You guys
Towns gets the rebound. Brunson. Mitch Robinson sets the screen.
Oh, I'm in time now. Thank God.
Okay.
Thank you, Donald. Appreciate it. I'll have to put my headphones back on. Brunson drives. Brunson pulls up. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound tipped. OG with the rebound. Back out to Brunson. Robinson saves it. Brunson drives down the lane. Brunson has it knocked out. Towns looks. Towns drives. Towns inside. Is fouled.
Jesus. Brunson usually finishes these, man.
He's got to be more aware. They're just waiting to strip him. Everybody, again, I apologize. Donald, again, once again, thank you for covering for me there.
Brunson's got to be. I don't know. This is not the Brunson show I was expecting.
I could say the same for myself. Towns at the free throw line for 2.
Good.
First one is good.
All right, well, we're back in this game.
Deuce McBride is set to check in.
8-0 run.
Pascal Siakam checks in. Obi Toppin checks out. OG Anunoby checks out. That's interesting. Towns at the free throw line for 2. His first one went in. His second one does not. Rebound Pacers.
He's missed 3 out of 4 free throws.
Halliburton picked up by Brunson. Halliburton shimmy. 3-pointer. No good. Rebound Mitch.
That cannot happen, man. He's missed 3 out of his last 4 free throws.
It's very uncharacteristic. Bridges, screen to the left, drives down the lane. He's stripped, and Deuce saves it, and it's going to be a bucket for the Pacers. Nice job, Mikhail.
That's just disgusting. Oh!
Nearly stripped there. Here comes Deuce McBride up the floor.
We're playing out of control.
McBride, one-on-one, goes right of the screen. McBride, pull up 3, no good. Rebounded by the Pacers. Here they come in transition. Bryant ahead of the pack. He is fouled. What is this?
It's fucking ugly is what this is. It's out of control. It's completely insane. I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
Dude, they were just waiting for Bridges in the lane.
Bridges is fucking incompetent. How many turnovers does Bridges have? Is he on 4 or 5?
4. You're right, 4. Brunson's also got 4 too, by the way. Bryant's first free throw is good.
So our 2 starting guards have 8 turnovers combined.
You're right. Unfortunately. Bryant, 10 points off the bench.
Thomas freaking Bryant.
And he knocks down both free throws, make that 11 points. Josh Hart's in the game. Josh, you better step it the fuck this half. Fuck up this half. No fucking bullshit.
Oh,
Hart
God.
is just being hacked. Waiting for a man. He finds Brunson. Brunson is stripped. He still has it. Brunson is just playing out of control and out of bounds on the Pacers. What? What is these possession? What are these possessions?
Dude, it's laughable.
And Brunson's the point guard, dude. He's the leader on the floor. He's like, hey, you know what? I'll call this. You call that.
Dude, we're dribbling like middle schoolers.
Dude, it's blacktop offense. It's worse than that. I've seen more movement and more action in a blacktop offense. Brunson down the lane, inside, kicks out McBride. McBride. And they did not count the shot. There was a foul on the play. I think Brunson was fouled. Yeah, Brunson got hit.
Dribbling like we're a school team, bro. Like kindergartners.
Because they're looking down at their feet
Yeah.
and they're slapping at it like that. They're not.
It's like this.
Yeah, they're like little kids. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Robinson inbounds to
I'm gonna fucking throw something.
That's a turnover.
I'm gonna fucking throw that. What can I throw?
Do you have
Good
a hat?
God.
14 fucking turnovers. Bryant to McConnell. McConnell pulls up for three. That shot is good. He dared Bridges to fucking, he's like, you know what? Leave me open. Brunson will bring it up. Brunson dribbling left of the screen, actually right of the screen. Brunson drives off the glass. It's no good.
Pathetic.
Siakam drives,
Come
kicks,
on.
Nemhard. Back out to Siakam. Siakam drives into the baseline. Pulls up jumper. Good.
Siakam is cooking us on a skillet.
There's no offense. There is no offense. It's so bad. It is so bad. Brunson drives on McConnell. Dude, look at this. This is ISO ball. Hart, pull up three.
Oh!
That wasn't even fucking close. Siakam, Nemhard. Feeds to Siakam. Siakam turns, looks, back out Nemhard, back out to Siakam. Help comes. Siakam looks, double teamed. Inside goes McConnell. Back out to Shepard. Shepard dribbles, three-pointers up. No good. Rebound Knicks.
That is real basketball, people.
Hart drives inside. Shot is good and the foul.
That was real basketball. I know the shot didn't land, but the amount of beautiful passes, quick passes to find an open shot. Selfless basketball. That's how they win. Selfless basketball. Get your guy open. Move the ball. Lots of movement. Lots of off-ball movement. The Knicks do the exact opposite. That's why the Knicks are losing.
Dude, we're passing. They pass up good shots for greater shots. Brunson heads to the bench. And I got to say, he kind of deserves to be benched there. Fucking
horrible. It might be Brunson's worst game of the year.
Could be worst playoff game as a Knick, you could argue, in the worst spot. Hart misses the free throw.
This is easily Josh Hart's worst series of his fucking Knicks career.
Shepard looks, defended by Wright. Kicks out to McConnell, defended by Hart. Nesmith comes with a screen. McConnell, defended by Anunoby. Kicks out to Siakam. Siakam, defended by Hart. Drives down the lane. Siakam looks, double teamed, and in and out. Rebound Bryant.
Rebound Hart.
Siakam to Nesmith. Nesmith is fouled, but they didn't call it. McConnell drives down the lane. McConnell inside, kicks out. Thomas Bryant misses the three, rebound Deuce. McBride, 1-on-1, drives baseline down the lane. Blocked by Bryant.
I have one word to describe this, and it starts with the letter P. Pathetic.
I was going to say poor, but... I think McBride was fouled before going up for the before being blocked.
What a pathetic third quarter. Utterly pathetic.
And it's at the worst time too, dude. At the worst time.
Pathetic.
McBride knocks down the first. This is awful. If we somehow get it to 10, I believe that's a win. Cat's back in, Mitchell Robinson out, and McBride knocks down the second. McConnell drives, kicks to Walker, back out to Bryant. Bryant looking for a man to dish. Kicks out to McConnell with the logo, drives down the lane. McConnell double teamed. McConnell defended by Wright, kicks out to Siakam. Siakam to McConnell, stripped by Hart. Here come the Knicks. Here comes Wright. Wright kicks out. McBride, corner three. It's good. Deuce McBride. Oh, he was out of bounds.
Oh,
He was out of fucking bounds.
Oh, Jesus. The third quarter, dude.
He was out of bounds. Imagine what momentum. Oh, my God.
This is a disgrace.
Halliburton will bring it up. Halliburton defended by DeLon Wright.
I can't disagree with Max. Clearly, they want to go to Cancun rather than Oklahoma.
Halliburton right of the screen. Nixon drop, kicks out to Toppin. Toppin, three-pointers up, three-pointers good. Hard on the drive, hard inside. That's a foul. Hart is shaken up. Max, I can't disagree with you.
I'm disgusted with Josh Hart in this series.
He's been awful. He's been
Complete liability.
I wonder if this will get. I'm just saying. I wonder if this will get reviewed for flagrant because Josh Hart was hit on the head on the way up. And I'm not going to. How would I put it? Enable Josh Hart or deflect blame from him. But Tibbs loves him some Josh Hart, and he is badly overused.
Yeah, he is.
Where's Landry Shamet? This is embarrassing. It's not only embarrassing, it's sad. To come out like this.
Third quarter is an absolute disgrace. We were down in the first half, but I felt that the effort was there, but this third quarter is a complete disgrace.
Like, dude, this is not only bad in terms of just play. This is a bad on leadership standpoint.
Yep.
From coaches to players, like, what is this? I'll say it again. I probably asked that question like 7,000 times. What is this? I think it's going to be a common foul. But if I'm Josh Hart, I'm lucky that I even went to the free throw line. I'm sorry. Because the dude just went right into a contested shot. Toppin was just fouling him.
Mm-hmm.
He's made bad decision after bad decision, and I thought Game 4 was the boiling point.
Nah,
Where
he's just warming up. He's just warming up for Game 6.
You know what's scary? He hasn't even been the worst player. He's just been one of the bad ones.
Yep.
Like there's potentially one more quarter left in this entire season. One. You cannot plan ahead. You have to plan for now. Hart's second free throw is good. He made both. Deuce playing up on Halliburton defensively. Screen from top end, and Deuce with the steal. Great play there. Here comes Hart. Hart, alley-oop.
No.
I'm not going to speak about what I just saw.
I'm done. I need a minute. That's a fucking disgrace. You should all be fucking ashamed of you. Josh Hart, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself. How dare you? How dare you? And he just bricks a 3.
Take a minute, dude. Cool off if you want. That there's a reason I wasn't going to speak on that, because that was fucking bullshit. You literally just handed him 2 points on a platter. You didn't even have to force that pass, but you did. Because this team is not disciplined. This team has veterans who are not playing up to their standard. Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart. And they're being fucking enabled. When I talk about the little things, that is a coaching thing. And I'm not saying everything is on the coach. That things are on the players too. But that was fucking disgusting. That quarter was disgusting. That end of the quarter was fucking disgusting. Donald's absolutely right. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. If you have any fucking dignity left, you pull out a win in the fourth quarter. If you have any dignity left, dignity, pride, compassion, any objectively synonym for those words, pride, compassion, fire, you go balls out in the fourth quarter and you fucking win this game. That's going to be the real fucking test. That's the real test, because Donald's right. We were like, I don't want to say approving of the half. The first half, like, okay, if we fix this and fix that, we're still in this game. We're down 4. We're down 15. The substitutions have been trash. Josh Hart has been terrible. Jalen Brunson.
Worse than terrible.
Jalen Brunson has somehow turned into a pumpkin. We're not getting easy shots. The Pacers are outpacing us. I'm going to use that as a word. They're getting any shot they want because they can create any shot they want through easy ball movement and on an off ball movement, should I say. They set screens. The Knicks just stand around and play iso ball like you're on a fucking blacktop. This is what it is.
Josh Hart is a serious problem. I want to know what is going on. This is outrageous. He had a fast break. He had a 2-on-1. And he tried an alley-oop, and he bricked it off the fucking...
It's like he had a better attempt at a shot.
Exactly. He completely missed his man and bricked it off a basket. That's what you do if you're a child learning how to play basketball. And then the very next possession, he bricks a 3, and it was about a solid foot away from the basket.
Dude, it didn't even hit the square behind the backboard. It didn't even hit the square. It didn't even hit the rim either. It wasn't even close.
No. And guess what? He's been doing this the whole game.
The whole series, you could say, rather. But Tibbs still playing him. Like, that's kind of like I'm not
insane. He's playing out of control. He's playing insane.
Like,
I don't really understand how he's done this before. He's been on the big stage. Why is he playing this insane? He's completely out of his mind. It's like, he's completely lost track of where he is. Oh, he's still on the court?
Dude, I'm telling you all right now, that's some loyalty shit that will get you fired. That is some loyalty shit that will get you fired. It's like you're too loyal to your girlfriend because you talk to her too much at your job. You're fucking FaceTiming her and shit. Your boss is telling you fucking I can't provide a good example. Who gives a shit? Towns drives on Walker. Towns inside shot is good. And Walker is hurt, may I add. And Anunoby comes up with a strip, and he throws it down.
And I think Brian's cooked.
Well, that's actually Jarris Walker.
Oh, Jarris Walker.
But I was gonna say, like, it's like one of those bad toxic relationships to the point where you have your girlfriend, right? You talk to her like every minute at work, and when your boss tells you focus on your fucking job, you're like, nah, I'm still loyal. I don't know. I can provide even shittier or better example. The point still remains. This is like
I'm looking at this, and bro, well, you try and fail at bringing up any kind of.
I am failing.
Did you see how he collapsed? Oh, dude, did you see how his fucking leg collapsed?
No. Was it? Did he bend it sideways?
His entire ankle went like in an unnatural position.
Listen, prayers up for Jarris Walker. Put my gallivanting aside. Prayers up for him. That's a fucking bad injury.
Like I think that's why we've gone to commercial. Like that is
why we got a commercial.
That is ugly, bro. That looked like dude, I'd be amazed if he didn't break something with that.
And I gotta ask, I don't want to talk off season because the season's officially not over. Is like somebody brought this up on Twitter. It's a curious point because I think when he plays well, he's a core member of this team. Is Josh Hart playing his role off the team?
Yeah, I mean, dude, there's a comfort level right now. And I know, like, flippantly, I've been using him as Jalen Brunson's co-host, but he also needs to step up because soon he will only be his co-host.
Not a teammate.
I'm not sure if Brunson would, like, forgive the organization if they fired his best friend, but
Donald, I completely understand where you're coming from, but at that point, you gotta fucking just if you're more worried about and not that Jalen Brunson would do this or he wouldn't do this or I simply don't fucking know. If you're more upset that your teammate would get traded over how shit he's been throughout this series, and that's probably the premier reason he could or may get traded. I'm just listing as a hypothetical. Then there's a serious problem. Again, I'm not assuming Brunson's anything, or I'm just not assuming Josh Hart is traded. I am just saying the facts.
Yeah, hypothetically, I'm a huge Josh Hart fan. You know that. Everyone knows that. I love the heart that he provides, and I love the intangibles. But I'm just calling a spade. He has been disgraceful in this game, and most of the series.
Oh God! I just looked at that fucking injury. Jesus. Oh God! Prayers up for Walker, man. I'm not even fucking with anybody. That's prayers up. But anyways, we're back at it. Siakam, hands to Toppin. Toppin to McConnell, defended by Wright. Now McConnell goes right of the screen. Hands to Toppin. Hands to McConnell. McConnell drives into the paint inside. Shot's no good. Tip out, and McConnell was out of bounds. Knicks basketball. Hard hands into Shamet. And Shamet will bring it up. Shamet hands to Wright. Wright looking for man, hands to Shamet. Shamet looks, Finds Anunoby, hands back to Shamet. Couple dribble handoffs. Shamet down the lane, looks, finds Wright. DeLon Wright, corner three, no good, short. Rebound, Hart. Looks, puts it up, no good. Block at the rim. McConnell drives down the lane. He feeds Siakam. Siakam defended by Wright. OG shadowing. Siakam double teamed. Trying to find the man. He finds it. Stripped by Hart again.
Good.
Anunoby drives down the lane. Inside. Blocking foul and one.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'd like to see that they updated the scoreboard.
Yeah, his feet were moving.
OG's like, and Mitch are the only serious players right now.
Yeah.
Matherin heads to the bench. OG at the free throw line and complete the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Oh,
In and out.
I can't deal with this.
Nembhard defended by Shaman in transition finds Toppin. Toppin drives down the lane inside. Shot no good. Rebound Hart. Here come the Knicks in transition. Hart looks, finds DeLon Wright. Pull up three. It is no good. Rebound McConnell. McConnell in transition, and the Knicks are late to get back as Toppin is fouled.
This is painful.
It is painful. Toppin at the free throw line for two. First shot goes in. Brunson checks in. Despite how bad he's played, he checks in.
He has to. We don't have a choice. He fucking has to.
And Toppin knocks down the second. It's back to an 11-point game. Brunson will bring it up. He's been fucking horrible today. Brunson doubled. Brunson versus Nembhard. Gets a screen from Cat. Brunson looks for a man. Still looking. 10 to shoot. Brunson trying to get across the screen. Fakes. Finds Shamet. Shamet pulls up three-pointer. No good. Rebound Toppin.
Oh, God. This team can't hit a fucking shot.
McConnell could not be more wide open and misses. Rebound Towns.
God, we're getting lucky. They're missing. Take advantage of it.
Brunson in transition. Finds Towns. Towns down the lane. Towns inside. Blocking foul on Nesmith. And Nesmith is hurt. Question is, if this is a shooting foul, can we hit our free throws down? Because now we can't hit free throws and we can't hit three-pointers. That's the conflict we're in right now, for lack of better words.
Nesmith is such a baby, bro. He was literally crawling.
Jarris Walker cried less and has a more severe injury.
Exactly.
Towns knocks down the first. That just wiped its feet. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, hold that knee, buddy. Fucking asshole. Towns.
Dude, it's crazy. If we please hit this fucking free throw.
Second free throw.
Oh! No, they're really testing me. They're really testing my fucking patience.
Halliburton left of the screen, defended by Anunoby. Toppin sets a screen again. Nixon drop. Halliburton looks. Hit pass high to Nembhard. Nembhard pulls back. Two-pointer. It's good.
It's small margins, man. If he hits that free throw, it's a 9-point game.
If anybody hit their free throws, we're jarringly bad from the free throw line tonight. And we were better in the half. Brunson is fouled by Nembhard.
Towns has missed 4 of his last 6 free throws. That's unlike him. He's normally like rock solid.
No, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Brunson hands in to Shamet. Shamet looks, finds Brunson. Brunson gets a screen to the right. Brunson is trapped.
I think that's over, bro. I think it's over.
Shamet will bring it up.
I think that's the backbreaker.
Brunson hit with contact. Couple of dribbles. Brunson feeds Cat. Cat drives down the lane. Cat inside. He scores. Shepard and pass deflected out of bounds by Anunoby. So, Pacers ball. I mean, how do you... This is such basic shit, man. It's so frustrating. Did Brunson headbutt Andrew Nembhard?
It looked like it. I think they completely lost their fucking heads.
Oh, fucking for real. Nembhard looks. Halliburton defended by Bridges. 10 to shoot. Turner comes with a screen. Goes to the left. Halliburton on the drive. Floater is good. There we go with that drop. Why make a scheme adjustment at all? Brunson drives down the lane. Inside, lays it in. Look at this. Topping right to the basket.
Oh, Josh Hart, come on, man.
This is fucking disgraceful on so many levels.
Matador defense. Just let him through.
Bridges, I swear to God, you fade away from the basket. Brunson. Well, you don't have to fade away from the basket when you foul the opposing player.
I was going to say that if Brunson's in possession. Did Bridges set an illegal screen or something?
Yep, that was exactly what called the whistle. All right, Halliburton. Turner down the lane. Halliburton inside, kicks to Turner. Turner scores. There is no resistance right now.
No. One team's an actual basketball team. I don't know what the Knicks are. Team of individuals.
Towns down the lane. Inside, he is fouled.
Dude, that's not sustainable either. There's no ball movement. This is horrible.
Siakam's going to come in, who has put the Knicks on toast tonight. Knocks down the first. Towns at the line. Knocks down both. Halliburton will bring it up. Halliburton screen to the right from Toppin. Halliburton goes left. Nixon drop again. Floater.
Bridges. That was disgusting.
Why do I even try? Brunson down the lane. He scores.
Oh, he didn't turn it over. That's nice.
Halliburton checked by Bridges. Drives down the lane in
Bridges is pathetic as well.
Towns pulls up for three. That was short. Hart to rebound. Anunoby three. Rattles in and out. Towns comes with a dunk.
So we're missing every single three known to the mankind.
Halliburton goes left on the drive and Siakam shots blocked by Anunoby.
Dude, OG's done his best, man.
I can't shit on OG.
Absolutely not.
Here, there, he's here, he's there, he's everywhere. He's blocking shots.
Have done everything they can. I don't know why we took Mitch out when we did. We've not really seen him since. Oh, there he is. 5 to the fourth.
14 minutes. No, excuse me, not 14. 14 points. Why do I even bother? Shepard in the corner, hands to Siakam. Pass nearly deflected. Siakam pulls up for three. No good. Rebound tipped and a foul on the floor.
This team doesn't strike me as capable of coming back. They look completely like they don't even look like a basketball team.
Halliburton hands to Shepard. Shepard fakes, drives. Thomas Bryant fakes, drives, kicks out to Shepard. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton's floater is money. You can't even fucking. I don't even know what to say with that floater because it's literally been unstoppable because the Knicks are playing fucking drop coverage and their perimeter wings, bridges are getting fucking cooked. And there's no look at this, dude. There's no game plan for when the team is down severely. It's Brunson iso ball. As you can see, he misses a three. This coach has to be fired. I'll say that. Not that I haven't been saying this. I mean, I really haven't, but I look at other players too, man. I'm not even fucking around anymore. This is embarrassing. It's one thing to lose game 6. It's one thing to lose it this way where your fucking heart is ripped out of you.
This is over now, bro.
No, it's fucking over. This is awful. This is awful. Honestly, it's not even worth keeping the fucking ESPN scoreboard up. I'm disappointed. I'm also sad because I thought they would come out with better effort.
Yeah, I mean they showed in the first half, but this team just showed. It was noticeable that they were playing out of their minds. I couldn't work it out. Just really dumb decisions. They couldn't defend in transition. They weren't closing out. They weren't communicating. There was zero communication, and we're shooting a like joke caliber, like 20. What is our percentage? It was like 30%, 20%.
Let's check our shooting percentages.
Abysmal. On turnovers, we must be over double digits now.
Dude, we got 17 turnovers and we only made 5 fucking threes all night.
5 threes. I mean, that's a collapse. And the mental mistakes, so many mental mistakes. We haven't even put ourselves in a position for the Pacers to beat us. We beat ourselves.
That's what hurts.
It's absolutely egregious. Josh Hart's playing like he's insane, like completely out of his mind. Jalen Brunson, what are you doing? I've never seen him play this bad in my life.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
What an awful time for this collapse.
Worst game of Brunson's career. You're absolutely right, Jacob. Why that was a question? The answer would probably be yes.
Oh yeah, I think it is, man. Mikal Bridges. I mean, I'll give him some props for being one of the only players to show up in this game, but again, he still makes far too many errors.
He has those moments where he looks good. He has those moments where he just gets fucking cooked.
Yeah, and he's been getting cooked often lately.
OG, I have nothing to say about you other than good things. Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson been good. those two guys are immune from criticism.
Yeah, they can stay on the team. That's fine.
But yeah,
Brunson could obviously stay on the team because I know that, and I'm not excusing anything. Brunson's the captain; he's going to stay. Start evaluating everybody else. It's what, as I said, it's one thing to lose Game 6 when it's a tough fought battle,
yeah.
close game. You win by like a possession or two. How many possessions is that? How many possessions is this, Donald? How many? This is multiple possessions of constant stupid mistakes.
Yeah. And even when we recycle possession, we still do something stupid. It's like we are playing crazy. And that's on coaching. That's on Tibbs for not having us like in the zone, locked in, because they're just playing in panic all the time.
We're glutton for dude. The Knicks were. I'm sorry with all these little. I talked about the little things. Glutton for punishment. You knew this shit was going to come back to bite you.
Yep.
Let me just start out by saying again. We'll do a whole post game dialogue because we know this game is fucking over. As OG knocks down another three. I love OG, man. Listen, I know his 3-point shot's not been great throughout the series, but the dude is using every way possible to help his team win. I can't shit on that. I can't.
Oh, Jesus. Did you see that?
Yep, I did. And I'm not going to even bother fucking say anything about it. This is a sell of the highest order. And this is, I got to save some of my shit for my post game.
Oh, another block. Oh, God.
I got to say,
happy and just, we've not made an easy shot yet.
You know what? It's Donald. I think we praised Tibbs too soon because we gave him credit for that first quarter adjustment with the quick rotations.
Yeah, it's been a mess since then, man. He reverted back to factory settings. I tried to give them hope and belief. We all did. Deep down, I just didn't think there was there's always a chemistry issue, and it was noticeable all year long.
And there's no system in which these guys can gain chemistry. Again, that's on the players, but we're cooked. Dude. Let me tell you something right now, and Shaq's NBA, who I think does Strickland stuff. I just want to make sure he's right. Make sure I'm right in terms of where he does his work. Yeah, he works. He does film. He does stats with the with Strickland. Does a great job when he posts his threads. Basically, you have like two choices next year. You could even do three. And this is concerning Karl Anthony Towns. You could keep him. You could fire the coach. And then you could help him run a system. Number two, you could keep Tibbs. You could trade Karl Anthony Towns for Kevin Durant or Giannis, if feasible. Or number three, you could get a new coach in here, and Towns could be traded. That's one of three options. And I'm mentioning Towns because he's very enigmatic of what Tibbs likes to do offensively, which is nothing.
All right. Let's see. Oh, jeez.
Dude, not even to defend Towns there.
Jeez.
Not even to defend Towns there. Everybody was going in the same direction. The Knicks have the worst spacing principles across the entire NBA. There is no doubt. Look at this shit. This is awful, man. This is
embarrassing.
And you know what? I know we said. Again, I'm not even going to bother.
What is happening?
We don't care. It's over. We mailed it in, dude. And let me tell you something right now. I know we said that we are the better team in terms of talent, but I think it's talent and coaching at the end of the day. That's what the Pacers have. They don't screw up the little things. They're not a great defensive team. That's not their identity. They have an identity, first of all, Donald.
That's the key.
That's offense.
Oh, look at how easy they make it look, man.
That's seamless. The Knicks don't do any of that, man. It's simple dribble handoffs. It's no pick and roll. We're not, as long as Tom Thibodeau's here, we're not.
Oh, another block.
They're just toying with us now. And look, we still got.
Oh!
Dude, let me tell you something right now. Donald, not shocking to any of us, we still got the starters in. This isn't a flat out embarrassment. This is not, dude, I'm actually disheartened because this is not what I expected tonight. If you lost game 6, you lose game 6 down swinging. You don't lose game 6 in a matter of fucking quit.
Yeah, they did. They quit. In the third quarter, they quit. And it's just gotten more embarrassing.
And you know what you could argue, Donald? You argue they quit on the coach.
Oh my God, we've given up. We're putting in Tyler Kolek.
What's to lose, dude? What's to lose?
We're putting in Dadier as well.
I'm embarrassed. I am heavily embarrassed. I'm sad. I'm actually really sad, dude, because I said it twice on the stream. I did not want the season to end tonight. It's going to. I'm sad because, I tried to give this team the benefit of the doubt. I wasn't overly critical. There were times I critiqued them. This was the worst possible time to implode. Worst possible time. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And listen, to anybody who says, and I'm just saying this for the record, man, somebody said, even if the Knicks lose this series, you don't need major changes. Well, first of all, you need a new head coach. I think that.
Dude.
Nice job.
Did you just see Tyler Kolek put in a beautiful pass to the wing for a knockdown 3?
Dude.
Almost as if Tyler Kolek can actually play basketball.
Donald, you called it. And let me tell you something right now. This dude has not gotten rotation minutes all year except for when maybe Brunson was hurt. Campaign was in the rotation over this fucking guy. And Campaign's not in the rotation anymore.
Another assist, another 3. Go fuck yourself, Tibbs.
He's going to dribble out the shot clock, and I don't blame him.
It's malfeasance. He's a good point guard. He can run the point. He gets people in the right positions. He orchestrates.
Oh, that's the fucking game ender right there. Halliburton pulling up near fucking half court. This team, let me tell you something right now. Whether it's the players, the coach, you should absolutely be fucking embarrassed. You should be ashamed of yourselves. These motherfuckers. Call Halliburton. Listen, Halliburton's a hell of a player. I'm not going to deny that.
Half court 3.
That's the icing on the cake. Let me tell you something. I'm going to keep going on this rant. This team is fucking soft. I've been hesitant to call them soft all year. There is, as a lot of people have called out, and I've started calling it a little bit, there is no killer instinct. This shit is horrible. And you know what? Talent is a great thing, dude. Talent is a great thing. If you have no chemistry, no system, or no passion together, what does that mean? It means nothing. It absolutely means nothing.
You're right. And what a meek way to go out, man.
It's sad. It's terrible. Like, I was about to talk about when we were like, in the second quarter or some shit. Like, okay, the Pacers are a really good team. They got better this year. We also got better, so we shouldn't be losing in a blowout like we did Game 7 last year. The excuse with Game 7 last year is we had half our team in the fucking hospital, quite literally. Not literally hospital, but you get the point.
No, yeah, right.
And then you go back to 2 years ago when the Knicks lost Game 6 against the fucking Miami Heat. We're better. We're supposed to be better than that team. With fucking R.J. Barrett and Julius Randle choking and Quentin Grimes choking, all these guys.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be a better team roster-wise. This is embarrassing.
105, 120. That's just so bad.
Dude, I'm literally... Shamit's going to pull up for 3 again.
Another assist from Kolek. Almost as if he is actually someone that you could maybe use.
Well, there you go, folks. For the first time since the year 2000, the Indiana Pacers are moving on to the NBA Finals to face the OKC Thunder. The last time they faced the Shaq Kobe Lakers. First of all, I'm not a hater. I'm going to tell the truth. Congratulations to the Indiana Pacers. They may not have the talent of the Knicks. They play within a system. They play with heart. They have a really good coach. So credit to Rick Carlisle, credit to Tyrese Halliburton, credit to all those guys over there. I'm not even, kissing ass. It's the truth. They played a hell of a lot better than we did. The little things they were better at was the ultimate difference in this series. To the Knicks, absolutely shame on you. Aside from maybe OG Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson, this coach has to be. You know what, Donald? I want you to sound off a little bit. I don't want to take up the. I don't want. I have not a dialogue. I guess a monologue, if you call it. Donald, I want just sound off, man. Talk about anything Knicks related you want. Talk about how embarrassing this team is. Because I'm disgusted right now. You go on a tangent because I know you love to go on those. Dude, the floor is yours.
I'm not in the mood for a tangent.
I
need to work myself up to it, but I mean, I'll be honest. We didn't deserve to win this series. That's why I'm not that mad about it. We didn't deserve to win the series. We didn't. We didn't deserve to win the series. After that implosion in Game 1, we didn't deserve. We didn't deserve the series.
And we said, not many teams come back from that.
No, you don't. You can't psychologically come back from that. Halliburton, he was the star of the series. He was much better than Brunson, and it wasn't even close. Miles better than Brunson. And as much as I love Brunson,
you're absolutely right.
There's no comparison between the two. One was actually a point guard, and one stepped up when the team needed him, and that was him. And he did it. He kept doing it. So Siakam completely outplayed Towns. Their two best players completely outplayed our two best players. And their tertiary player, Neesmith, completely dominated our tertiary player. So, as much as we could talk about on paper, talent-wise, but in reality, they are actually a better team. They're just a much better team.
You're absolutely right.
They play the right way. They're better coached. I'm not even that upset because I honestly think that this Knicks team is not that good. I felt it all year. I didn't think we were that good. I just felt that there was a chemistry issue, and it was rubbing me the wrong way all year. You just looked at it, just like we can go back to when Trae Young rolled dice at half court at Madison Square Garden, and we just stood there and let it happen, right? And these are all things that I know it is a long time ago, but these are all the things that give you an indication of what this team is, and we have kept letting this happen. We continued to lose by 30 points, 35 points, 40 points to Oklahoma, to Boston, to Cleveland. We were getting our fucking asses handed to us consistently because we're just not that good a team. I'll be honest, we just haven't played well as a team. On paper, yes. In reality, and I haven't felt it. I just haven't felt that vibe. But we started to get it together in the playoffs. We were far too talented not to get to the third seed, right? But we were a very distant third from second and first. And by the way, the Pacers, who finished a spot below us, were a better team than us. So, not a good matchup for us. I'm not going to hate on them for the fact that they played pretty well in the playoffs. Like they exceeded my expectations. I didn't expect them to get to the finals. They got it together. Some great moments. The Celtics series was a whole lot of fun, man. I'll remember it always. Calling it with you was freaking amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
That moment where we won Game 2 and we were just celebrating,
Going nuts.
it was just
Game 6 was also you poured the water down on yourself, but it was a well
glorious, man. So I'm not gonna be like hating on them.
No,
I think what we should do is we should at some point do another podcast where we like really break down what happened.
Kind of a season recap. Yeah, I'm down for that.
We'll do a season recap. But my honest thoughts are we got what we deserved. This game was embarrassing. I think it should lead to, and I'm going to say this right now, I do believe that Tom Thibodeau should be fired. I'm a fan of his, but I think he deserves to be fired because you have two options. You either fire him, you bring in a coach who is better suited for this roster, or you keep him and you dismantle this roster and you bring in guys that can actually play his style of ball and his drop system and all that stuff. We had it last year. We got rid of all those guys. We brought in a finesse roster, and Tibbs can't coach it. He can't coach it.
And he's not going to adapt to it.
He can't adapt to it. And that was a big problem this year. Josh Hart, there's some serious discussions need to be had regarding him, his future.
You know what? Here's the thing, Donald. I talked about, I think in Game 5 or Game 4, talked about how many contracts are in the books for the Knicks. If you use Josh Hart possibly for a trade to get a few players who could play the bench, I wouldn't be against that. I'm sorry. And I'm going to pause you right there, Donald. I just want to go through some comments real quick. I was embarrassed with people. I completely disagree with this take. Barbara, I disagree with this take, and I'll tell you why. The Knicks, as I said, have been bad for the past 25 years, better part. I don't think you should be blaming the fans. That's, I think, a little insane. Knicks fans, especially myself, talking 20, 21-year-olds, 22-year-olds, even Donald, wasn't watching basketball when the Knicks had their glory days in the 90s, the early 2000s. I think clowning on the Knicks for fans for celebrating for something they hadn't seen before is laughable. I'm sorry. Just to go some other comments. That's why I point the finger at Leon Rose.
I do agree with that, though.
I think I'll put it this way. Leon Rose, I think, has brought a lot of good to this team just from an organizational aspect. But I will say there are flaws. Obviously, I think the Bridges one is the most flawed. It's not like he's a perfect man. He's made mistakes before. We've called it out. But at the end of the day, as I'm trying to turn off my TV because I don't want to watch that.
Oh, my God. I see Reggie Miller. Oh, God. No.
Yeah, you might as well turn off the TV, man. But I was going to say about Leon Rose, he's not a perfect guy, but at the end of the day, you have to move. You have to. I'll tell you what, and I think Donald used to criticize Leon Rose for this, and hopefully he doesn't turn back to it. You got to decide. Donald made some great points. Do you say, okay, I'm arrogant towards Tibbs? Well, I'm not arrogant toward Tibbs. I'm arrogant with Tibbs. He's my guy. We'll reassess the roster. We'll build it in his favor to really test his vision. Or am I going to say, okay, Tibbs, your time is up. Let's move you to the front office. Let's move you to retirement, whatever. And you really build out this modern roster like it should be. And I'm not, again, I don't, as Barbara's saying was a bad roster. I don't think it's a bad roster per se in terms of talent perspective. Yes, the Knicks do need more depth. But in terms of synergy and chemistry, it's not there. It's simply not chemistry. That's the issue. That's the issue. That's the issue. You're right.
What about when Draymond was saying really insulting things about Karl Anthony Towns? And
I did remark on that. I just
that next game where they played each other, Towns balled out in that game.
He did, dude. His teammates went to fucking shake the guy's hand. That's
and they were all. And after the game, did anyone go and celebrate? Give Towns a hug? No. They ignored him, and they were loving it up, laughing it up with Draymond.
And I know fucking Towns is, he's not the greatest player and all these different things. He might not be the greatest character, but like, dude, he deliberately got insulted over.
He did. He
deliberately got personally insulted over having to miss a game because his girlfriend's friend died. A family friend died.
His family friend died. He went to a funeral, and Draymond clowned him for it. And did any Knicks player back up their teammate? No, they didn't.
And I know,
the Towns had to walk off the court himself. Nobody actually went off the court with him because they were all too busy yucking it up with Draymond Green, who does nothing but rip the Knicks.
And you know what the thing is, though? It's like, I don't even know what to say.
And that's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm saying that there's something wrong with the chemistry, because they've allowed themselves to get clowned. They've allowed themselves to get embarrassed too often. And they looked far too comfortable with it. And, I mean, heck, we just watched it right there, bro. They seemed very comfortable with it.
They laid down and died. That's what happened.
They did.
Give up. We can tag along with this. Mitch has no offense in him. Cat plays no defense. It's not a bad. I don't think it's a bad roster. I will say Mitch balled his ass out tonight. I'm not gonna. He is exempt from criticism, as Donald said. Cat, I'm open to giving another year unless you're trading him for Giannis. I would do that in 7 seconds or less. Tibbs got to go. Completely agree, Jose. I know I've been saying it before. For Donald to say it as one of his biggest supporters of Tibbs, that says something right there. And again, I will reiterate this again for anybody who questions my view on Tibbs. I don't think he's a bad coach. I think he's a good coach with a ceiling, as Donald said. I think it was in game 2 or game 4. You're like, Tibbs is very good with the teams who are a little engine that could. For teams that want to overperform expectations, that teams are in a fresh rebuild to set the culture. Listen, it's commendable what he's done here. There's no doubt about it. No doubt. In terms of setting a culture for the most part and getting the Knicks look at how many games he's won in the regular season. But as we cross that bridge, we have to head to on another highway, whatever you want to call it.
That's why they traded Randall for an upgrade in Karl Anthony Towns. They are trying to move with the times, whether you like the trade or not. They are trying to move. Forward. You know what I'm saying? Is like they're trying to move forward, and that's probably why you need to move on from Tibbs. You probably need to try and move forward. I think we've reached the ceiling. And it was a great ceiling, and we should. I don't want to hear anyone destroy Tibbs, because that guy is a big reason why we're as far as we got. But there is a ceiling. We've reached it, and it's either you change the roster big time to suit him, or you ask him to step aside. And then you maybe rework certain areas of the roster,
and you hire an innovative coach.
Innovative coach. And the first move I make is I'm getting rid of Mikal Bridges. That's the first move I make.
That's easy. Donald, I agree with you. It's easier said than done. May I also say real quick? I hate to interject, but Jake Asman, who for the most part brings up great points. He basically said run it back with Tibbs and just load up the bench next year. I could not disagree more, because Donald, it's one move or the other. Are you firing Tibbs, or are you going to keep Tibbs and suit his roster needs?
That's what I'm saying, man.
He's an old dog, dude. He's not going to adjust to new things. That's the problem. And listen, anybody who says, "Oh, Tibbs is a clown," this, that, and the third, if you want to clown him for his schematics like I do, go right ahead. But in terms of the coach that he has been and his send off, I think he deserves credit for turning the team around, just like Leon Rose does. I think they both deserve their credit. But again, it just got to move on. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to move on. More comments real quick before I hate to interject with you, Donald. I just want to get some more comments. Cat makes 5. Randall will make only 45 with the max. Also, you're leaving out Barba that Randall has to be re-signed by the Timberwolves. He's a free agent this offseason. So that's not exactly so cut and dry, like, oh, we lost the trade, or the trade-off we didn't get was good. Listen, I'm going to shit on Cat for this performance because that was absolutely fucking disgusting. But Randall also had some shitty performances too, so we got to be objective about both sides. And I'm not saying, and again, he's another one, Randall, responsible for the turnaround, responsible for the Knicks turnaround. And at the end of the day, the Knicks traded him. At first, I didn't understand it, but again, getting with the times, they traded for Karl-Anthony Towns, which I believe was an upgrade, and I think in the right system can be beneficial. And Jeff of Hot Hand Theory said that to trade for Karl-Anthony Towns, obviously his defensive issues, but the real payout is his offense, and maximized in a 5-out system. That's where you get your payoff. You don't have to worry about the defense as you move into the modern NBA. Charles Barkley hits on the Knicks, but nobody questions him. So we're in trouble, guys, because of Leon Rose. I completely disagree. I'll tell you this: we're in trouble if he does not pivot. If you know what I'm saying, Donald. Again, indecisiveness. If he doesn't make one move or the other, that's when we're in trouble.
Because we gave up 6 first-round picks.
Oh yeah, we're in trouble because of that flexibility. But that would be even a worse double down.
That's something that I do completely agree with you, Barbara. It's like if there was some move that you seriously question, it was that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's an abysmal trade. It's completely unacceptable to go up that many picks for Mikal Bridges. Like, you've got to be thinking that is just unrealistic. And plus, he's going to be needing an extension. And you can't extend him.
You also have no leverage.
But also you have no leverage. We are in big trouble because of that trade. I don't think we're in big trouble because of the Cat trade. I hated losing DiVincenzo. I like Randall. I like Randall a lot. I think he's a really good player. I don't think there's a big difference between Randall and Cat in many ways. I think they're not dissimilar players, but I think as like talent wise, I think they're pretty close. I
think Randall is the better shot creator, which I think the Timberwolves needed outside of Anthony Edwards. Towns is the better advantage creator.
I agree with that, and also Randall is much better inside. He's a bulldozer in the paint.
Oh, absolutely. That's without a doubt.
Sometimes just clowns himself in the paint. So, like, But DiVincenzo was a big miss. DiVincenzo was a big miss. And it took me a while for me to get on board this year without DiVincenzo. I felt he was so important. So, but you also can't make the Cat trade without adding DiVincenzo. There was no way we were getting Cat without giving up DiVincenzo. That's why we gave him in the first place. We didn't want to lose him. But so, Barbara's asking Donald, why are the Knicks in the apron problems when we don't have Ragu, Randall, and Hartenstein? Well, I mean, obviously it was the huge contract extension that we gave to OG Anunoby.
That was before the problems with – I should say that was after the problems with Hartenstein, because even before, as I told you, Donald, even before he signed that contract, the Knicks were in a kerfuffle with Hartenstein. It was either he was taking less money to be with the Knicks or he was taking more money to go with OKC. And listen, he's done very well there. He absolutely deserves it. But at the end of the day, without the OG contract, with or without the OG contract, the Knicks would still be in the situation without Isaiah Hartenstein. I think that was the first block to fall.
Yeah.
You could easily.
Cat does make a hell of a lot of money, Barb. You're not wrong. It's a massive contract, and it's a risk. Like, Leon Rose made 2 massive moves and very risky ones. I think one's worked out better than the other. I think
without a doubt,
by and large, been pretty good. I can't say the same for Bridges, but ironically, it was the opposite. Today, I thought Bridges far outplayed Karl-Anthony Towns, but I just don't think Bridges is the right guy for this team.
No.
But we don't have leverage. What I would do is I would trade him. If we could get 1 first-round pick back this year, I would do it. If you can get a first-round pick and then a role player or two, even if they're a lesser talent, I would still do it because you're freeing up money and you're buying back some flexibility. And this is a really good draft this year. It's an incredibly talented draft. And I think it was really dumb of the Knicks to trade away their first round pick for this draft because this is a talented draft. There's a lot of talent in this draft. It's a much more talented draft than last year's. Much more. In my opinion, I don't know if you disagree, Luca, but it's in my opinion, and certainly from what I've read, and a lot of the analysts all say the same thing. This is a very
listen. I haven't looked. I'm going to trust your knowledge. I'm going to trust the analyst's knowledge.
Very deep draft.
But this comment I don't get. I apologize, Donald. Again, too many excuses for this cat guy. Sorry, he didn't get the Knicks any further past Indiana. I don't know what excuses you think I'm giving him. That's I don't know, just doesn't make any sense if you just say you don't understand what he brings to the table. Listen, as I said, I've called out his defensive issues multiple times. But if you can't understand why Cat is here or what he brings to the table, then I can't explain it to you. And I get, Randall was a very good player. Completely, he's very good in his own right. I'm not making one better than the other to shit on the other. Both players, as Donald said, are very talented. But if you can't understand why Cat was at least a beneficial move or a good move in terms of the spacing and what the modern NBA brings to the table, and what advantages you could bring to the table with him on your offense, I can't explain it to you.
I mean, at the end of the day, Karl-Anthony Towns had a much better year than Julius Randle this year because Towns actually did make the All-NBA team. I mean, you don't get All-NBA for nothing.
Oh, absolutely.
He did earn that. The thing is, you still need to figure out, and this is something that Barb is right about, it's such an issue to have a center that bad defensively. And Towns
absolutely is
absolutely awful defense. I don't even know if I can say how bad he is. He is awful defensively, and it is a worry. And that's why the Timberwolves brought in Gobert, because Gobert had to cover for Towns' weaknesses. And in many ways, Towns made up for Gobert's weaknesses. That's why they kind of work together. So that's on Tibbs and also Leon Rose for not bringing in another center.
Listen, I'm not backtracking on this. I'm just saying this for the record. I mean, yeah, we get a Randall All NBA twice, but let's just say the bridge trade. I swear I'm not being revisionist. I'm just trying to analyze the situation. Imagine you trade for Towns, same package, first round pick, Randall DiVincenzo. Let's just say you go out and make another move. You trade two first. Would you mind trading two first round picks for Walker fucking Kessler to be your backup?
No, I don't want to do that. I mean, it depends on what picks. If it's like 2031, then I don't care.
But that was one of the problems, and also one of the problems was, I think he was a free agent. I was considering Nick Richards. Me and you, Donald, were talking about while I was in Europe. I was like, Nick Richards possibly an option to be backup, because Mitch wasn't supposed to come back for a while, and he didn't.
No, but he did, and he came back sooner and better than I even expected. I mean, why was Ant-Man so happy to get Cat off the team?
Because Ant was also officially became the number one option. A, B. Let me tell you some of the Timberwolves. They have a very cheap owner right now. Obviously, it'll eventually be sold to Alex Rodriguez, A-Rod, but they also have a somewhat cheap owner. He's not one of the best. And I'm just saying, I'm being objective about that. I'm not trying to hype up Cat or anything but
I do think that, and I think it's almost without question, Ant has a much better chemistry with Randall than he had with Cat. Much better chemistry. They just work together better. Much better synergy. They're definite friends, and I think it was a move that's actually worked out pretty well for Minnesota.
I think it's a win-win for both sides.
I think it's worked out fairly well for the Knicks too. But the Knicks need to figure out what they're going to do. They can't have Cat play the 5. If you have him play the 5, you're fucked. He can't play the 5. It can't happen. It just can't. He's a terrible center. Terrible. He needs to be the 4. But if he's going to play the 4, you need Mitch at center, absolutely. But you also need another center that can kind of bring in the skill set that we lost with Hartenstein. We need someone that can set really hard physical screens to free up Brunson. You need someone that's a good pick and roll center that Brunson trusts, can feed inside. And like the player that we miss is not Julius Randle. It's not even necessarily DiVincenzo. It's Hartenstein. Hartenstein was huge to the way that our offense run. He also protected the rim. He was also a really good passer. Like he would drive and kick. He'd kick out to the wings, and it just freed up space. And that's why last year's team was much better than this year's team. And I don't think there's any doubt about it. I really do believe that. I don't know if you agree, Luca, but I actually believe that last year's team just, maybe not on paper, but
as a team,
much better. Much, 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 much better. It wasn't even close. There was much better synergy, much better chemistry. They actually played defense. And that's why I was so surprised that they blew it up. Because I felt that there was only a few things they needed to do last year. But they've blown it up and they've gone a completely different direction. So you have to follow that direction. You can't just blow it up again.
That would be silly.
Yeah, so they kind of got to follow it.
Untamed What's Up, he says, going to be at least watch finals in forever. Could be. I mean, it's good for the. Listen, I like promoting small markets. I'm not going to tune into the finals because I just don't want to. No, Donald, it's all them again. Don't disrespect. I don't think Donald's disrespecting Randall. I don't know what he said that disrespected Randall.
I'm actually giving him praise.
You know what? I'm good with that shit. Cassino, what's up? He says, congratulations on another great season called of Knicks basketball. Curse moves on to 53 years and going. It's as old as I am, so I feel like I'm the curse here. Cassino, I don't think you're the curse.
No, man. I do appreciate you. You tried to you tried to bug us up, man. You're loyal to the show and loyal to the streams, and we certainly appreciate that. Same with Barbara. We might not completely agree on all basketball takes, but we love the fact that you've tuned in every single stream. It really means a lot.
Okay, I'm good with these comments. I'm good with the said I don't miss Randall. I'll say it one more time and I'll close out. If you do not understand the advantage that Cat gives you in a good system, and I get it, he has flaws. Every player has flaws. Randall had flaws. Cat has flaws. I'm not shitting on either player. You don't understand what he brings to the table, I'm not going to explain it for you because you can go anywhere to have it. You can go for any Knicks channel, any Knicks statistician to fucking explain it to you. I'm not going to sit here and explain it. If you miss Randall, that's fine. That's solely your opinion. But saying that Donald doesn't miss Randall as a shot is pretty weird. I'm not going to lie to you. But regardless, first of all, whether we disagree or agree on basketball opinions, this has been a great run for Knicks Cast. We hit 100 subscribers throughout this playoff run. Longest run I've ever called in terms of basketball. Throughout the last couple of seasons, I've been calling games since 21 on the Big Blue in the Bronx channel. You can find that there. Thank you, all of you. First of all, thank you, Donald, for being a wonderful co-host throughout these games. I tapped you as my number 2 man. We stayed consistent. I want to also thank Dylan. I'm going to reach out to Dylan because he's done some great work with Fireside Knicks. Unfortunately, about a few days ago, his dog passed away. I'm going to send him some prayers and I check up on him because he hasn't been feeling too good. But regardless, I really hope he's trucking. He's a quiet dude, but he knows so much. And I also want to thank guys like XJ and Jeff Rasmussen, Hot Hand Theory, all those cats who helped me build up my channel. I can't say with anybody, even as I said, whether I disagree or whether I agree with your opinion. If you've come support this channel, subscribed, liked, shared
Amen.
out, whatever, you're a supporter. And I
Amen.
love you for that. It's a small channel, but we're going to try to keep this one going. I'm going to try, and it's giving me more motivation, must I say, for off-season content. We already, I already have tons of bulletin material just to write down for off-season content. It's going to be amazing. I mean,
Well,
it's going to
man,
be amazing, but it's going to be interesting to hear everybody's takes.
well, if you anything you need from me, man, if you want a co-host, I'm happy to help out. Whatever you need, Barbara, and thank you so much. Enjoyed your show, guys. Thanks for doing it. Really appreciate that, Barb. Thanks so much.
Listen, whether I disagree or agree with you, Barbara, I appreciate you just supporting in the chat. Even Sunil and everybody's here. Everybody's here. I appreciate it. Again, 100. We hit 100. We're at 110 subscribers right now. This has been a wonderful ride, and this is like,
and I'm gonna miss it, man. It's just been such a blast.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun calling these games, and I just want to say this, like, as a final note to the Knicks as an organization, I don't want to walk away from this playoff run like a missed opportunity. I want to walk away from this playoff run like this was the launch pad for even better success. That's my opinion. That's how I want to see it. But at the end of the day, it's up to the front office. It's up to the decision makers. That's the truth.
It's going to be one hell of an off season. We got to thank you very much. It was thank
you.
It's going to be one hell of an off season, man. And we'll try and break it down, and we'll, because there's plenty of moves to be made. There's a lot of work to do.
A lot of work to do. A lot of thoughts to be done. Fucking videos, all that shit. But again, guys, if you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you want to go live or drop a new video. Off-season content is coming now that the NBA's Eastern Conference Finals are over. Now that the Knicks season is over. So a lot to talk about, especially after this year. But we'll see what happens. And I know we lost Donald in support of our team. What do we always say?
Go New York, go New York, go.
Go New York, go New York, go. We listen through the toughest times like now. We love the team, and we're all gonna keep supporting the team.
We'll be back. We'll be fucking back.
We'll be back, guys. But appreciate your all support. Not the way we wanted to end, but it ended. But it's not the end for this channel because I'm coming out with more videos and a lot more on the way. So appreciate you guys. Have a good Saturday night and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace.